Okay, hello, welcome back to Dan J's. Last time we were here, my computer crashed. Don't choke on the tea. I updated the AMD software and it was causing some crashes. So we're in the middle of a run. Like, it's rare. We're going to start in the middle of a run. What is this? Hello? Weird Discord noises. Okay, let's go. Let's play. I've actually opened Discord on the gaming PC, so I'm going to hear weird Discord noises. I thought let's do a little. I haven't tweeted out or anything. I really should, but I think Discord, for it to send notifications out to people on that you're streaming, you have to have Discord open, which is weird. Okay, never loaded in the middle of a run. So
you always make your outfit look so clean and tidy.
So full of trinkets. We've took the tea. We've took our rewards. Lele's right here. He's right here. Okay. Right. So we've got bubbles. We got fireworks. We've got some chains, and we've got a dash. Okay. Yes, and we're going to be rusty. Don't kill me immediately. Okay. Ouch. That hurt. Although, you know, it wouldn't be the worst to like restart a run immediately when we've just began, you know, because we're not warmed up. Okay, so it's literally the boss after this, which is like interesting to go into. Right, so we're gonna get caught up. Oh, we'll begin shortly. We'll get caught up on our runs. We will definitely win, maybe. I mean, we've got a reasonable build. But, you know, we might die. I need a cool streaming outfit as well. Like, you know, this coat isn't really the greatest. And, you know, I need something special for streaming. So, you know, hello. Future plans and things, but we don't have yet. Okay. I forget what most of my stuff does. It's pretty powerful though. Hello. Okay, that I thought we actually hit pretty hard there. Hello. Shard rush. Shard rush. We haven't had an item like that for ages actually. You know, something to pick up to don't move from there, huh? We'll wait on that. We can take another hit. Okay, I think it does like a flash on our thing as well. I think we've got flash attached to our chains, but I'm not sure. Right, so I'm gonna try and win, but you know, I should really tweet out more that we're going live and get people to come in and be lay and try and attack us, but you know, especially in the middle of the run. Monsters. Okay, that guy was going for like a quick attack there. I got out there just in time, I think. Okay, nice attack on that guy. So I don't know what cards I actually want. Like, I've got a couple of good pink cards. I do prefer the pink ones. Passion Comet. Again, it's a shame that it doesn't do a lot of difference to the thing, right? So that binds enemies, that does damage to the binded enemies. So we want to do that one first, then the fireworks. It does additional damage. Charming them's not so good. 294. I mean, the comet isn't terrible. It's the same cooldown as that. Well, we've got a synergy with the charms, so I think we'll just sell it. I don't think that's for us. Right, so if we go like that, right, that does way more damage if we do it in that order, right? So we are temporarily invulnerable. Like that is what I meant to do. not the dash. The dash does seem to also do a bit of damage. Ah. I mean, there's literally a shop here, so even though we're trapped, it's fine. Okay. A lot of maids. A lot of maids in here, huh? Ouch, that hurt pretty bad. Okay, so the delusional freedom isn't terrible. Just, you know, we need to get the correct order right. So that does additional damage whilst they're still stuck there, and then we can do light bubbles. Ouch. Okay, and we've got our thing, don't forget. A cup of tea. Okay, so we've got to vote on the cards. We don't want to walk over the buttons. You might as well just walk around on the bits that look the deadliest. You know, I'm not using a lot of money, but how much does that heal? 125. That's not that much. Like, we've literally got a cup of tea. Cup of tea? Cup of cake here. It's a cupcake. Don't ask me why words. Still brain fog from Wednesday, apparently. Okay, packet trick. That does instantly a lot more damage than this. Obviously, it's a trap that they have to walk over. Delusional freedom. That's death bomb, which poison. What does death bomb do? Oh, just 221 base damage. That's a haste. I mean, that's better than adding haste to it. Add an additional 94 base damage to that. And then that works with the binded enemies. And then that's like poison. Or we could like super bind them. Like swap the thing. I want to sell that. Okay. Right. An extra cupcake. Okay. We're doing okay. Boom. Been frozen. Hello. Hopefully not. Ah, that actually hurt. Can't believe she got the attack off there whilst still delusionally bound. Okay, death bomb. Death bomb, death bomb. You're a death bomb. Baby, you're gonna go kabomb. Okay, because I charged it up, we might have missed out on the extra damage, but it's fine. Like, we're just assessing how much super damage we have. Okay, it's not necessarily seeming to do as much extra damage as I want it to seem. Like, I don't know, the death bomb seemed to explode there. Ow, I just walked right into that. That was terrible. Like, the death bomb is pretty good, but like, you know, they're bound. You'd think they wouldn't move anymore, but okay, the death bomb really powerful. And if it triggers on multiple enemies, then that's really, really good. But I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna get locked in. This is fine. Okay. Just mess up that interaction entirely. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Sure it is. So poisonous. Okay. Mashing down the major enemy is like a very powerful technique for certain. You know, just mash on the shield lords. Fuck it. We'll embrace it. Okay, they're all gonna die. More cakes. Okay, there's way too many cupcakes all over the shop here. 125, 200. Okay. I mean, maybe the 225s would have been the smartest. Yeah, I wouldn't bother because we're not allowed to eat it yet either.
No open sesame can help you there. No keys, no entry. And they're not.
What about if I say open sesame to here? This one works. Of course, the thing would come in the instant we go. Thank you for the follow to Kick a Kid 4555646. Hello, hello. How's your day going? If you want to be Lele when it comes up in chat, you know, type Lele in chat and you can mess with my run. Okay. This is literally the same as the one that we've already got, right? I'm just gonna sell it. We don't need 2 copies of the same cards. Definitely not necessary. Okay, so have we got everything so far yet? Move along!
Hey, Dandy Ace, can you hear me?
No, I cannot, Lele. Cannot hear you at all. Yeah, like, you get a bunch of options when it says you've got 10 seconds left to enter if you type Lele in chat. And you can It'll show you a lot more options once you do that. You'll see on the left screen and time run that. Maybe next time. Can you do a candy review? I'm gonna do a Dandy Ace review, but I like to complete the game first. I'm guessing that's what you meant, a Dandy Ace review. A review is incoming. But obviously there was issues with Steam messing up the controller. Which, you know, because I like to play with controllers, I put that off, and yeah, Steam broke controllers for a while, and it was horrific for like months. And then they bricked my gaming PC, and there was a lot of stuff. But you know, we're back now. We're gonna play through. We're gonna complete it, and we're gonna get the review out. It will be coming. It will. No, a sweet thing, real candy. Okay. What candy? That's the question. What candy? And like, are you offering to buy me candy or something? So I don't mind, I've done like physical reviews of stuff as well, so I'm happy to do candy reviews as well. But obviously because the name of the thing was Dandy Ace, you know, I just assumed that. I'm in the UK. So, you know, might not be... Ouch. Okay, the candy might not necessarily be available here, I don't know. But, you know, I'm happy to review candies from other countries as well still. There's gonna be... I knew it. Shit. A shield. Right, okay. We'll just fight the enemies over here in this corner, which they also do not seem to be aware that I'm here for some reason. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind taking the damage. I needed to drink the cup of tea. UK is which country? It's the UK. It's England, which is the island, but the country is the UK.
Are you guys on my side or on his side, huh?
It's in Europe, which is the continent, but the country is the UK. There's a shop. Okay, let's go to the shop. You're an island, okay. So, how do you not know what the UK is? If you're an island. Like, I worked in Southern Ireland for a bit, like the Republic of Ireland. Dashing Dash. That's not better than what we've got. That's just an ordinary dash. What part of Ireland? But yeah, I worked in the Republic of Ireland for a bit. That doesn't add anything extra to us. The 5 of a kind, 500. I think I'll stick with what I got. I'm guessing you want me to try some Irish candy. Is it a candy company that you work for, or like, why do you want me to taste this candy in particular? Very intrigued. Thought we were Europe. Europe's the continent, but we're in the country of the United Kingdom. So like France, Germany, the UK countries, but like the continent is Europe. Obviously, you know, the UK have left Europe, technically, so, you know, we're kind of in a weird situation, and now it's like, everyone calls it the UK, but it's also Great Britain, because, like, Europe, Ireland is still in Europe, but Great Britain have left, but not the United Kingdom, because Great Britain includes islands and Southern Islands, whereas the United Kingdom only includes Northern Islands. So, you know, complicated geography. And that is the lesson for today. Complicated geography. Streamlabs tried to redeem a channel rewards. They could not. Because they don't have any. They probably should. I mean, I imagine maybe Streamlabs does have some points, because it's a bot, it just doesn't know how to use them. Like, it technically gets viewership, so maybe it gets points as well. I wonder if anyone ever logs into like the Streamlabs bot account. That would be hilarious if like someone just came into chat, used it like it was self-aware one day. I wonder how many streamers they would freak out if Streamlabs started saying things that they weren't expecting it to. Don't know why you said candy. I'm not over 18 yet. Ever pretend? What? This is getting weird. You want me to taste imaginary candy that you've made up, and you're saying it in the American way? This is weird. Like I don't know what you're trying to do, but this is very, very weird, especially as you're like underage. So I can't taste imaginary candy. I don't think you have a candy thing, but you don't. What? I do not understand what you are alluding to here. This is all a bit too weird. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try candy that you can't eat and you're allowed. This is weird and creepy. I'm sorry. No. I will not try your weird imaginary candy that you can't eat. No, thank you. Okay, let's go.
Great to see
Like
you.
that's just weird and creepy. I'm very sorry. Blazing Trail. Okay, we're gonna get the credit card though, but we'll stop putting the rest in Blazing Trail. I will take the cup of tea charge because we need that. Hello, what do you have for us?
Green-eyed man. He must be so lonely.
I don't feel for the green-eyed man. Guardian Angel combat casting. Okay, so this guy. Right, his main cards deals when we lose damage. If we go without taking damage, we do a lot more damage. You know, I'm gonna double up on the extra damage actually. I don't normally do that. Right, I understand. Yeah, I'm not gonna try someone's homemade candy. I'm sorry, my dudes. Especially not an 11-year-old. I'm very sorry. You know, if it was in a shop, if you were some company, maybe. But I'm not gonna taste some kid's homemade weird candy. Who knows what could be in it? No, thank you. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's weird and no thank you. Sorry, you've made it too weird, so no thank you.
Oh, not you again.
It is me! Yes, I'm back!
Did anyone bring you the paint tubes? Sap green, you said?
You remember?
No, those colors are completely sold out. So I decided to paint something new.
Oh, he's happy with it. That's nice.
Did so far.
Oh, nice. May I see it?
So you can mock my magnum opus?
Like they
Not
can do.
I've had enough of you, magician. On guard.
On guard! Okay, we're gonna fight this guy. Axelangelo. Why did I charge into him like that? That was weird. Okay, how did I live through that? Okay. On guard! It's a shame you don't get bounding spot. I guess that ruins my meta. That's it, you just splooge everywhere. It's fine. I don't need that part of the map. At least I know to dodge that. Okay, this guy's a lot easier than Scissorella. It's a shame he doesn't get affected by the bind. Even if it doesn't hurt him, it would be good to just have it on the boards, you know, to get my additional damage, because obviously I forgot you adjust your aim whilst we're in the middle of moving. Okay, so we have to dodge after he attacks, otherwise he's getting us. Burn, brother. I did it too early again. Okay, I'm gonna drink a cup of tea quickly, sir. Don't mind me. Okay. I even got him halfway down. This is going well. Okay. And he's getting the poison stacks as well, which is pretty nice. Okay. That didn't recharge quick enough in time. That sucks. You just slewed in the corner. Ow. Okay. I thought I might be able to casually outrun that. Okay, you didn't have your aura about you that time. How are those missing you? Okay, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. You're sending that one attack to make me dodge and then you're attacking. I don't know which is better to get hit by. Damn it. I don't know which I'd rather get hit by. Personally. Ow. Oh, come on. I thought it teleported past you. That does 100 damage. Okay. A lot. Oh, fuck. We're not going to deliberately... Why do you keep moving? That sucks. Not going to get deliberately hit. Shit. Oh no! The puddle! That sucks. He was dead and I died in the puddle because I dodged into the puddle. Pokemon player was a reindeer. Pokemon candy? Whatever. I'm not interested. I'm sorry. You can't buy it in the shops, and there's literally no point to me reviewing it. It's a weird proposition. Very, very weird proposition. I'm good. I'm good. I don't.
Have to keep moving. Isn't it a
I don't want it. But thank you for the offer, but no thanks. I'm sure you can understand how weird it is asking a stranger on the internet to taste your candy. Pokemon candy. Your rare Pokemon candy. I'm not a Pokemon. I don't eat rare candy. Especially not homemade weird rare candy from Ireland. Damn it, that hit me. I mean, what I don't know. Why me taking the piss? I mean, what do you expect? Come on, mate. Like you've made a very weird and awkward proposition. The only thing I can do as a streamer at this point is take the piss because it's really, really weird. Honestly, it's it's very weird. So we just, you know, I've said no a lot of times, and you know, not Pokemon candy, just normal candy, buying a shop that never had. You know, I've said no, so you know, I don't know how many more times I can say know in any other ways than I have. You know, it's a weird proposition. It's, you know, you've made it super weird. I'm not interested. You know, that's all I can say about that is no thank you, sir. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on Discord. I need to mute that. I need to mute Discord. No more amazing tricks? Ooh. Speaking of amazing tricks, I mean, that's literally what we have, but better. Adds dimensional burst. That's 100 damage. Okay, let's put some extra damage on our poison thing. I need a way better attack. Like, these attacks suck. Okay, shut up, Discord, please. Yeah, you have your candy business development, but you're 11. Like, I no, please, thank you. I'm sure you may be the world's richest 11-year-old with your own business, but I'm good. No, thank you. You know, that's a lesson. That's a life lesson. You know, no means no. Learn to accept a no gracefully. Okay, that was a very cocky move there. For that attack, I dodged in and then was like, kaboom, I've got 1,000,000 dodges. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. And then got it. I was like, it's killing everything. But there were too many enemies. We're going to go back and eat the cake. Then we need to get to a teleport point. Maybe I should have gone to the next teleport point. Brought it up for nothing. You did. But it's fine. I'm not interested. It's all good. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna get trapped into this room. Easy. All the bunnies. Come on, bunnies. Okay, I need better attacks, but I realize we're doing a lot of AoE damage and it's not terrible, but at the same time I prefer other forms of damage. It's like boom, 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 boom. And everything's dropping cakes. Kaboom, kaboom. This is actually pretty fast. Like, you know, it's it's got its perks. It's got its perks. Okay. Do I want to do the extra path? Not particularly. We're just gonna wait for this chat vote to see what card we get, and then we're gonna leave. Okay, 5 seconds left to pick my next card. If I get the Sugar Dandy, that's a really good one. It's an extra dodge. Damn it. Noxious card. Okay, well, we're going to do a lot of burst damage. This is going to be an unusual run. It's going to be very unusual. Yeah, good luck getting people to taste your candy. I doubt you'll get anyone, honestly. But good luck. Like, your sales pitch needs a lot of work. 100%. Like, you know, work on your sales pitch. Work on, like, knowing what you're talking about to do with it. And, you know, maybe you might stand a better chance once you've done that. But there's a lot of work you need to do. It's another dodge. I've got 5 dodges. My God. 5 seconds to deal 778 damage. Okay. 558 damage. Okay, maybe I should leave it on that one, because it does even more damage. That's their main attack. Okay. And then a 6th dodge. Okay. We've got dodges for days. I'm going to swap the order of these about. Okay, so that will scare enemies away and then do some extra damage. Okay, we are teleport smash.
Hey, hey.
Teleport into enemies and smash them up for some reason. You know what? I'm going to take the Guardian Angel later. We don't need it so early.
There's no going back.
Let's just do extra damage. We are a very unusual and weird build. We leave a trail of fire behind us. Okay, this is the weirdest build I've ever had. But it might work. It might work. Yeah, bye, weird kids. That was the weirdest fucking interaction ever. Like, 11-year-olds don't go to chat trying to get weird people to taste and review your candy. It's fucking weird. And the only people you're gonna get to agree are fucking pedos. And no.
Could even be in there that you would need. I can't think of
Like, does your parent know what you're doing? No. You should not be doing this on the internet. This is weird. Weird. I'm getting hit. That's just a weird thing to do. I don't know why I thought that cake was an enemy and was attacking it. It's a cake! It needs to die! It's like... the parents allow you to get on the internet and do that. That's weird. Okay. 3 shooting stars. The third star smokes. I prefer that to the poison. Okay, we've got a proper attack now. That's a lot of damage on that, actually. Oh, holy shit. Like, the blazing shoes and an additional 1000 damage? Let's go. Noxious clouds. Poison is only 175, right? 188. The noxious clouds, I presume, is also poisonous. Okay. That's better than the dimensional clouds. I'm going to keep the double teleport for now, actually. I think that's not bad.
How is the
Okay.
place so clean? I don't see a mop anywhere.
Shit. Yeah, suddenly we can dodge in and dodge out. That's actually interesting. Suddenly we got a build. Suddenly we got a build. Okay. I got a bit used to teleporting in and out, but ouch. Okay. I don't know what triggers the I'm pressing the wrong button. Fire to actually hurt them for 1000 damage. Like, it's doing the afterblaze effect, but it's not necessarily doing the fire. Did she do a attack like you, or was that just you? Like, I'm not seeing. Oh, it's the charge. If we do a charged attack, I guess maybe that does the 1000 damage. Extra poison, not the greatest. I'm going to carry on this way. I'm going to carry on this.
I wonder, what is a magician? A miserable little pile of tricks.
Not your insult. Okay. I don't know what it takes to make the charge attack. Like, is it just every number of attacks? I guess it's just every X number of attacks. Which I have. Ouch. Of course, you haven't. Distance damage. I'm stupid. Okay, there's a shop through here. Which means this might not be the path forwards. Like, we want to just progress. We want to just progress. He's like, stop! Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Lele. I was just like, no, we want to progress. We want to be getting through quick. And maybe it's just split over X number of attacks. Because obviously the attacks happen quickly. I don't know how the extra 1,000 damage works. Maybe it's like every 5 seconds because we do the Blazing Trail. I know the Blazing Trail is for 5 seconds.
That's off limits.
Of course it is. Okay, so that's a heart gate, that's a shot, that's...
And you'll never find the key.
We do have the heart key! Okay, let's go.
I need minions, and there's no escape. I'm so brilliant.
What do you mean there's no escape? Of course there's always escape. There's always a way out of every situation, everything. Okay. Don't you dare hit me, my lady.
Hey, don't do that to my minions. It's not nice.
She was the one hitting me, not me hitting her. I don't know what to tell you, lady. Bubbles. 206 damage. I mean, I prefer it over what we got, but I'm gonna see. Do we get a Sugar Dandy here in this card vote? And then we'll make up our minds. We did. Okay, well, I mean, Sugar Dandy is better than that. So that does an Oxy's Cloud now. Dash with the Hex. Ooh, Hex is actually pretty spicy. Okay, so now that's got the Blazing Trail. This does the Hex for a lot of damage on top of that. And then Noxious Clouds. And then we've got Poison on that. I mean, I might change some of these things around. Bubbles. We'll wait. We'll get an X level one that's even more upgraded. I think that's smart. Okay. So now we've got the cool attacks. Right, now we've got some good attacks.
The ones you've been fighting so far. I'm telling you.
That's a lot of Miladies. They're definitely strong. They're definitely some strong enemies. I need that card. Yes. Especially with that many Miladies. Okay. Right, that's everything dying very effectively. Okay. I do like this one. This is a very powerful one. With piercing and it does a lot of damage. It's a good attack. Don't need the cake. Okay. Fireworks. Now, I do like the Blazing Trail. This burns as well. But having an extra attack is good. Poison. Trail. It's like an extra 1,000 damage and the Blazing Trail. On hit an enemy, a Noxious Cloud is swarmed. And the Noxious Cloud does damage, right? Does it poison though? That I don't know. But that pierces and does a lot of things. Okay. I think this might not be bad. Let's sell this. I mean, we'll teleport to the cupcake. We're not going to eat it, but it helps us get closer to the path we need, right? So we're down to 1 dodge, but now we've got 3 pink attacks. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, that was actually pretty stupid damage on my behalf there. There's actually this cake right here that we can actually immediately eat. You did swarm me pretty well. You swarmed me very effectively. I'll give you that. Very effectively. Okay. Like, that's just like the world's greatest attack. And everything's fast. Right, we've got a good build here. It's all about the additional stuff that we tie to it. Right? We're gonna get loads in. It's a trap! But okay, leaving a trail for the bunnies to chase us is also very powerful. Very powerful indeed. Charming them, you know, even though they do run at us. Pretty good. I was like, why isn't the room opening? Okay, there's an enemy still left alive. Makes sense. Go ahead, make it harder. Right, well, we've still got a card vote, but we're gonna take this, and then we're gonna go to the next floor. We're gonna wait to see. All these cards are actually not that great, but we'll see. We'll see. They might add something really, really good to our build. What do you do? Death Charm. So, does 133 damage and sets charm once they die, and that spreads to nearby enemy. Doesn't do any more in relation to that, right? That's just pure damage. So, Death Charm on the thing. Like, I think that's probably better than that. We'll hold on to that. Okay, on to the next area. Very lucky. Not. Luck not necessarily in my favour. Would be nice to have some good luck. Would be nice to have some good Halaries. What the hell is Halaries anyway? Well, this chat was Halaries. What?
It's nice to see you're still in one piece.
Gold credit times 2. Double the money. 500 gold at the start of each new run. We don't really use the money that much, honestly, so it's not that great. Yeah, we are going to put it into the extra cup of tea. Okay, so I don't need this cup of tea. We've got a pink card. Hey, better bubble trouble. Okay. Let's see. Right, so the shooting stars does 559. This does 704 for a cluster and up to 548. So it's just more damage. And it can be lower, but this is 210. I like that too much. The Crescendo Fireworks. So the burning is that. But it does do burn itself. I'm going to swap this. It just says combo. HU3 stars combo. You know, I think this... Oh, look at that hex damage. Oh my god. I think that's just better.
Hey, Mr. A.
Hello. I will take your Guardian Angel this time. Thank you. Hello, Lele. Bye, Lele. It begins.
Next area rather interesting.
I knew you were going to spawn there. You always spawn there. Ouch. Okay, you got me. You got me. I was being way too cocky. Okay, they double got me with some interesting traps there. But this is like the world's most powerful weapon. So good. Like, if you get this, like, you can shoot it over a long distance. It charms the enemies so they can't attack. Okay, is there anyone else left alive? Nope. Such a good weapon. Such a good weapon. Understated. Maybe I should put the additional damage on that.
Come on, Dandy Ace. Time to test the amazing magic trick.
It's the amazing magic trick, this heart thing. Ooh, that was like Death Charm triggering there. Okay, we're getting in the damage, you know, we're not going to just hide at the back.
Hey, the cupcake is not for you.
Yes, it is. And I'm eating it immediately. Okay. Perfect. Okay, where are we going? Axolotl there, or are we going to the Scissorella Garden? We getting scissored in the garden, or are we getting painted? Keep your hands up, you damn dirty ape! No, it's not Planet of the Apes.
Get lost, Dandy Ace. There are lots
It's Planet of the Dandy Apes. That's a really terrible joke.
right. We want him.
Yep, he is. You... You farmed me into this area pretty effectively, actually, whilst I was fighting that other enemy. I'll give you that. But, okay, that guy's gonna shoot. I knew he was gonna shoot through the fence. He's a cheesy mofo. Cakes for days, but we can still. I thought he was charging me then.
Use the forbidden card.
Is it the really good heart cards? Death bomb, death bomb. Is death bomb better than death charm? 294 damage. It does explode over all the enemies. And we already have charm on that one. I mean, affects all enemies. I feel like just more damage on the thing is going to be the better one. Like, more damage when everything explodes. Okay, well this is a shop. We're going back that way anyway. It's a food shop! Well. That was cheesy. That you attacked before I could even move. At least it went through me rather than hurting me. That was one thing at least. Okay. Taking care of the shield that stops you all taking any damage. Okay. Maybe a better dodge. Let's have a look. Fear. This is just a blink. This is a blink with the same damage and scares the enemies. I'm keeping what I got. No, what I got is just clearly better. Show me what you got. This is what I got. I'm sorry, was the Rick and Morty joke too much for you? I'm really sorry that I made like a old Rick and Morty reference.
That again. I'm going to smash this cursed mirror on your head.
Okay, I will not make any more Rick and Morty jokes. Jesus. Talk about taking it the wrong way. Yikes, my dudes. Oh yeah, that splits over area. I forgot. You know, it was just a very common meme joke. Chill, Lele. Chill. You know, no need to smash anything over anybody's heads. We just made some jokes. There's nothing wrong with making some jokes. If you can't handle a joke, Lele, you shouldn't be online. You shouldn't. Shouldn't be selling your wares, Mr. Lele, if you can't handle a joke. Nice. Okay, this build is actually good. That was a great combo of fast damage. Like, we destroyed them. That hadn't quite charged. Trying to aim at an enemy whilst your thing isn't charged quite yet, because I'm used to being quick at charging, then we're like, you're just running straight into... Okay, don't run straight into the enemy. Not what we want to happen. Okay, so that gate's locked. There's no other thing. Right, we're going this way. Flurry of blows. Is that something for, like, the protagonist's fists?
Purpose in life it is to murder you. These guys
Yours. Those. Okay. They're not doing a very good job of it, are they? Like...
That's a poisonous cupcake. Stay away.
Yomp. It's a crumb of a cake that remains. The rest of it, instantly eaten. Instant.
Me, young
Hello.
man. That was just disrespectful.
I'm sorry, I destroyed your stuff a bit too quick. I apologize. I will respect you a bit more. No, we're just going to sell this, and honestly, do I want to go back into the mix and attack? I think I'll just move on. We're already past it.
For a lesson in pain. Guys, no
Shit,
keys.
that's locked.
Only locked gates.
Yeah, I didn't think that would be locked. I do apologise. Okay, we are literally about to finish the level, I believe. But let's finish these enemies off. Like, they're not the hardest. Let's get the money and the shards. It might help us get something good in the next area. Maybe.
This is getting ridiculous. Can someone stop it already?
Nope, they cannot. Yes, and I know. I literally destroyed your thing in an instant. I'm sorry. Right, we're gonna open the cards. Except, what could be in here that I would even need? Like, we've got such a good build already. What could I possibly need? What could I possibly need out of this? Also, we're going to Axolotl, which is the easier boss. So, with this build, I think we're gonna blitz through. Okay, give me my card before I go in there. Dashing dash, nope.
Your mother was a bunny, and your father smelled of glitterberries.
What's wrong with glitterberries? Glitterberries are real, right? I don't know. Okay. Ow. Okay, I shouldn't have just stood there and eaten that. I'll give you that. Right, so it's just the turrets left. Why did you shoot off from the turret? Okay, we don't want to accidentally burn ourselves on the floor. Okay, very, very much destroyed. I don't exactly know what Hex does, but it does a lot of damage, so... Okay.
Be so dazzling and stunning. I mean, so boring and unoriginal.
So boring and unoriginal, yes, I'm definitely not unique at all.
Okay, this is taking forever.
Cup of tea number 2, why thank you. I maybe should have drunk my first cup of tea first and seen what happens. That might have given me free cup of tea. Oh, it's a pink card. It is a new one. Okay. But he can't move whilst attacking. Because now we need to guaranteed use this. Whereas if I drank the cup of tea then did the charges, it might have given me
Do you need me, mister?
a free one. Payback or without taking damage. I mean, I think without taking damage is just the smarter one. Honestly. You know, because, you know, you're going to do more damage. Hello! I'm back. I'm sorry that I jumped in your goo last time.
Again?
It's me. I'm sorry.
Hey there, big guy. Did anyone bring you the paint tubes?
No.
Oh, it's the same conversation. Okay. This time you're just going down because, like, I have a much... Ouch. Okay, I apologise for being too cocky. Much better build. He hexed. He's throwing some paint. He angry. Okay, he's not charging us just yet. Because he needs to be in, like, a later phase, I guess, to do the charge immediately after that. How did we miss that? Okay. I mean, I'll just casually walk around this, that's fine. Okay. Throw your paint in the corners. No one's gonna go there. You messed that. I've just noticed that Scissorella painting. That's actually an interesting touch. Okay. You don't mind not chasing me for a moment. I'm just gonna take a cup of tea. I know it's a bit of a waste, but like, also the extra cup of tea literally just guarantees us eating him. And we don't even need that cup of cake. Like, maybe I should have waited a moment and paid attention to that there might have been a vote and, you know, saved our cup of tea. That would have been handy. We don't need it. Again, I thought we'd walk around that, but like, He dead. Like, there's no way he's living here. Okay, perfect cake. Okay, we ate the cake. But, okay, unless unless he does some interesting dodges like that. Okay, that corner's off limits. I see. I understand. That corner's off limits. Also, I've got my own paint cube. Look, you're dead. Like, not quite dead, but you're dead. I'm sorry. I know it's not fair. Life's not fair. I'm sorry. I was going to say, didn't we get a blueprint or something last time? Okay, we'll eat the cake. There's some tweet reactions if you want to type a number in chat. I have to pay respects for the boss. You know what? I'm going to press 8. I can get my mouse in place in time. And pay F to pay respects. F. Okay, poison. I'm just going to sell it. Hello, Nifta.
That's exactly who I want to talk to. The infamous, the legend, the only Dandy Ace.
Indeed, the one and only. Hello.
You're a bunny who won't attack me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one's looking to get violent, friendo. Just want to conduct some business here.
Some legitimate business.
The name's Nif, the smuggler. And I don't work for nobody but myself.
That's nifty.
Now, I ain't half as fancy as your assistants, but I can treat you to some top-of-the-line stuff.
Oh, fancy. Let me see.
Cool looking hat, Nif. All
It
right.
is. It's a very, very fancy hat.
Listen, I grew up in this place. Been everywhere. See the magic around? I've seen plenty of it to know that it's what it is. And I know how
It's
to
magic. That's what it is.
Can you take a man out of a hat yet?
Oh, very
Good trick.
funny, bozo. Good old rabbit in the hat jokes. See, we're being friends already.
That
Indeed.
was a good one. Come on.
Hilarious. Crack as many jokes as you want, Slick. When you need someone to add that extra heat to your cards, I'm gonna be right here.
All right. What do you need for that?
Bring me shards, and I'll upgrade your magical cards. Trust me, boss. I will make you very powerful.
Okay, we've only got 90 Nifta power stars. Okay, I mean the power star starting with increased tier. It's pretty good. And Niftar's upgrade his card tier. I mean, why not put it into the power star? Like, then it's literally almost done. Obviously, the Niftar one is going to be better because then we can upgrade our cards, but you know, good enough. Okay, so this will be the first time that we see further than Nifta. We weren't allowed past this in the creators preview, but
Mediocre. I wouldn't even call it a performance.
okay, we got that. We got that. Everything from this point is blind. Everything from this point is the first time that I will be seeing it because I've avoided watching anyone else play. And we will go forth. Try and win. We've got a very powerful build. We could win this. Even without many upgrades. Okay, we drank only one of our cups of
The
tea.
guy that trapped us in here, will you slap him for me?
I will. I mean, he's literally just over there, by the way. We could have saved our 90, obviously, to buy these things. And we'd get some good ones. Okay, the Hungry Chomper wasn't terrible, actually. And, you know, making it work with other things to make them yellow. Not yellow. Bigger is also pretty good. Resistance field damage reduction. Obviously, we've got a yellow. But the pink cards are the best one. Like, I'm mostly going to want them. Toxic Spray isn't that great, so I'm going to get a cup of tea. If we only used one, we probably really didn't need to use
And a
any.
good day to you.
Good day to you too. We got 17,000. 17,000. Obviously, costs 100 to reset them, but you know, we got nothing special. I like what we got going on. Okay, now it's the labyrinth. The other option was the guest lounge. This is technically meant to need the blue key, But, you know, Twitch interaction works in weird ways. So we didn't go to the guest lounge, which we should be going to the first time we get through. And we're in the labyrinth, which we don't deserve to be in because we don't have the key for that. Hello.
You've made it here. How exciting.
Indeed.
This is the Royal Labyrinth. My favorite part of the palace by far.
Okay.
What's so cool about this place?
The architect who built it designed it to be impossible to find a way out.
Interesting.
And to prove it, the architect challenged one of the bunnies to leave the labyrinth.
Oh, I'd love the challenge.
He's stuck in there, I
managed
guess.
to break free from a stinking coffin. I was blindfolded and had both my hands tied. Such a great performance.
Impressive. But I don't think that will help you here. Because the bunny was able to find a way out, you see?
So there is an easy way out then.
The bunny survived. So Lele filled the royal labyrinth with hordes of enemies.
Interesting.
Killed the architect.
Oh, I thought Lele was the architect. Rip. F to pay respects to the architect then, I guess. By this point in the creators preview, I have the diamonds key as well. So we are actually a key less than I've ever had before. That's clearly going to explode, right? Yep. Okay, we've got some architects. Ow! Oh my god, teleporting enemies that sneak behind us. Okay, time to run. And there's cup of tea elephants. Okay, there's some very interesting enemies in this area, right? We want to keep on the move constantly because of that teleporting nonsense. He got a bomb! I think I teleported into a plant that exploded on me there, actually. That I didn't mean to do. I was too busy running from the bomb. I didn't pay attention to where I ran. Okay, we lost a lot of health there. We're probably going to die on this floor. Hello, bombs. Nobody teleporting into me randomly. I mean, that's good that they've put enemies that screw us from... Did we still have fear on, right? Hello, cup of tea man. Cup of tea elephant kettle man. That's a very scary attack you got there. Blueprint. Simsalabim. We had that before. We got cups of teas to spare. Let's just drink it. That made me jump. Okay, it's literally a labyrinth. Okay, we want to not be teleported by the scary guy, which is why... Okay, maybe he has a range that he can teleport to us from. So running away can be effective still. I don't know if he died or what. Or if he just vanished. Okay, so intertwining labyrinth. But it's not really the most labyrinth theme because I can literally just run between everything by the looks of it. Ironically, I think we might spawn in 6 million enemies running through, but... Yep. Okay, we've spawned all the enemies. I kind of wanted to do it. I don't know why. I just feel like that was the right move. Okay, now we fight them all very effectively. Okay. The fact that his thing grows over distance, actually... A lot of the... Hello, my lady. A lot of the enemies designed to attack us over long distance now. Which is, you know, good. Okay, are you also still a bunny, lady? Okay, that bomber didn't get us. I guess the bomb's also close range. Oh, he runs away because he lost his bomb, I see. That's why he was running away. He wasn't scared. He just blew up his bomb. He had no bomb anymore. He lost his loads. Okay, they're not all coming to attack us, which is interesting because I really thought everything would just charge us down. Aim at the enemy. Come on. Okay, there's still a few coming at us. Then we've got a big one and some turrets. Okay. This, I'm guessing it's going to be a humongous level because it's literally called the Labyrinth. It's going to be labyrinth theme.
Don't
right? It's not just that it's going to be intertwining mess. It's going to be a really, really big level. This feels like there's more options. Okay. That fancy... fancy pink... I can't think of the name of the creature. What is the name of that again? Okay, we're not getting the turrets and things that we used to have. Okay, that's the cupcake. Hello. Yes, you can teleport. Ouch. Actually, you got me good with that teleport. So there's some heals back here. Okay, you've actually got a lot of health. No, I'm going to sell it. Even though it's a lot of damage, like... not great. Okay. Good job, elephant. Ow. Oh, she's a mini Scissorella, of course she is. Like, it just didn't click. I mean, is the extra tea sachet worth it? It might be. Like, I'm considering what heals. Actually, you've all got so much health. Why do you all have so much health? Why do they have so much health? Like, our weapons were doing great. Now, like... okay, we suddenly need upgrades again. I guess it's because of Nifta, right? Because he can upgrade things and it's expecting you to have to maybe upgrade everything. You know, to be even stronger than the levels should be. I mean, I realise 2 of our attacks are, like, underpowered and 1 is at the level, but... still. Okay. So they're all camping that. There's some paths there. That's just a heal shop. We do have the heart key, though, that we can go. Okay, we're not locked in by running this way. Ouch. Okay, that hurt a lot. There is a path. Okay. Trouble is, it's an automatic lock-in. That can't be. That hit me. Okay. What do I want to do? Indecisive, right? So I do kind of want to buy the things. The heals. We'll go explore, see what's going on down here. Okay, that just spawns even more enemies. I didn't think there was going to be more enemies there. And that's also locking. But there's a key. The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades! He actually made a joke. Himself. Okay. I wonder what this will spawn in for its next wave. Okay, I'm amazed that that didn't hit me there, mini scissor lady. I gotta say, I'm amazed that actually didn't hit me. I really thought that would. Okay, they're not terrible. We can still take them down. Just feeling pretty underpowered. You got me. I thought I was out of range. Really thought I was out of range there. Why did that explode again, huh? Teapot. Teapot's a healer. Oh my god, that is dirty. I didn't even know. Teapot needs to die. This teapot is so dirty. It has so much health and it heals them. And it's still not dying. Okay, the teapot is OP. There's 2 teapots. This is atrocious. Oh my god, the teapots are infinitely healing each other. This sucks. Okay, we're gonna die because the teapots are too overpowered. Even like mashing, they kept healing infinitely. How do you do that? I was throwing everything into destroying that. We got it down to like a third health and then full health. I was zerging that to kill that teapot. It was immortal. It might have been that there might have been an external teapot outside. Again, we've got this stupid poison again. And, you know, maybe that was thrown in some heals into the mix, but... Those teapots are ridiculous. How dare they be so overpowered? Of course, a cup of tea is like the world's greatest thing. Why would a teapot not be overpowered? It can cure everything, even teapots. That was 2 teapots is too overpowered. That is too much. Like, we were throwing everything we had, all of the damage we had into that, and it was healing. You know, I was willing to take the damage to murder that teapot, but it was impossible. Okay, the good thing is though, we got the Ace of Spades. We got the spade key now. So we can go and explore new areas, even though, did we need that? Yeah, we needed the spade key to get to the spade level. No, we didn't, actually. Technically, if we went through Scissorella's route, we would have got it. Because you don't need the key to get through to that way. Okay, so that makes sense that you could find the key behind the blue door, but still. I would have expected it to be a door that you know, a different coloured door to get through on the map to get to it. That guy. Okay, I need faster attacks again. Sure. Okay, so now we're back into being double jump lords. Not the worst. Okay.
What if there's deadly poison inside?
I mean, there hasn't been yet. There's a shot down there. That's all that's this way?
Fire! Don't let it through. No.
I mean, I'll eat the cake later. Ow. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt.
That was just a slice of ham, wasn't it?
A slice of the cake. Okay, but I bet if you had the real magic... Okay, I'm just being careless now. It'd be fine, right? If you used the real magic, but just because I'm using it, it's not allowed. And this also does damage as well as blinking... No, that's a dash forward, but still. Dimensional burst. I mean, we'll put the extra damage on our main attack. It's a dash. And I do like the sugar dandy, and it's a level 3 one. But we got a blue gate. Okay, let's go check out this blue gate. Also, there is a cake on the floor. So if we do find the exit, which shouldn't be through this gate, but I'm interested to see what it is. Like, unless they've changed things since the creator's preview, I think the heart and spade keys were the ones to the path to the multiple exit. Not this. So I'm wondering what could be at the end of it. Okay, I definitely need a better primary. A shop. But it's only level 3s. But bubbles aren't bad, so that's not bad. We're going to save our money. Even though I really don't like this attack that we got at all. Like, the sugar dandy is better, but we'll get something even better much later on. Yes, that's a good trick, I admit. Very, very clever. Okay. I tried to do the yellow bombs, but it didn't place them. Which is why we ended up firing in the wrong direction. But it happens. Okay. The dead ends. I mean, at this point...
Surprise, surprise! Let's see
Oh,
if you
what a
survive.
surprise. Enemies.
Poisonous cupcake. Stay away.
It's a shame that it triggers all of the things on the enemies if they walk on it, rather than, like, you know, not doing a lot of damage and leaving it. Okay. If you put them off the map, they will slowly but surely trigger them. There's exploding the ones that didn't need to be used, because they weren't going to do any extra damage to it. Okay. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Okay. Every time it does that ba-boom, ba-boom noise, I'm just clicking something when... Sure, why not? We've got cakes for days. When it's not fully charged. The dash is not a teleport.
Barely a challenge. Next time you'll see.
I look forward to you showing me. I mean, we've got cakes today, so let's go fight some enemies while waiting for this card.
Destroy him.
Not gonna kill me with a... Unless I do something really dumb like that. Like, wonder why my attack isn't working.
Hey, you weren't supposed to leave so soon.
Okay, we get an extra card.
Inside for the trap to work.
Okay. I'd rather that than that. We'll add some poison to it. I don't think the extra damage is that great, actually. Okay, so we've got another vote.
That's off limits.
Then
And you'll never find the key.
it is. I don't know why we haven't found that diamond key, actually, sir. Like, we should have had it by now. We really should have. Speed run. We need teleports. We'll teleport. We've got 5 seconds now. We're not going to run to the exit in 5 seconds. But from here... Right. Guardian Fairies adds weakness. Bullet Wall. I mean... We can put the fear on this anyway, so it's just better. Okay. You can't eat that cake anyway. Okay, fair enough. You know, it's a bullet ward, it does some things, it doesn't last for long at all, actually. But we don't need the extra dodges.
Unoriginal.
Do not need them. Okay, let's progress. Let us progress. Also, the community reward was like play Pokemon. I don't even own Pokemon. Sorry.
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
Flurry of Blows adds accumulated pain. Does that do more damage the lower health you are? Ooh. Because adding that as an additional thing to something. Now that's interesting. Okay, so increases the card's stun value, sure. Can't move whilst attacking, but okay. 144 damage to enemies under condition. Okay, so if they've got any sort of condition on them, or is it only bleeding, fire, poison? Well, we do poison them, and they do additional damage. It's not great. I'll give you that. Okay, we are full, so let's take the shooting stars. Shooting stars, the combo. I mean, this is just more damage than the packet trick. I will take it. 338 damage under condition. 194. I mean, We go with that. The fear isn't bad. Dimensional bursts. The blazing trail. Dashes forwards. That is the teleport. That's a teleport though. So the fear teleport might be better, right? Blinks forward, scaring away enemies. Okay. I'm going to swap that. I'm going to put that one there. So we'll do bullet prevention and we'll start having a blazing trail. And we'll sell this for like nothing.
Have you beat the evil magician yet? I
Ah.
kind of miss my home.
Okay, after killing an enemy, we do more damage. It just seems good. Okay, so now if we rush enemies, we do a lot of damage.
Move forward. This palace is ever changing, and there is no going down.
Unless you die.
Hey, this cupcake is not for you.
I mean, these cards aren't as powerful as I always used to think they were, but ouch. They're still not terrible. You know, we can massively spam them, and with poison and things, like, you know, we got some good stuff going on. Okay, so that's that one. Then we've got these bullet sponges, which also are not terrible, but they don't really stop slimes. Okay, so we've got to adapt to the slimes. This is fine. Like, kaboom. We've got a good combination going on. We've got a good combination.
Yeah, I was hoping to see you perform then. For strategizing, of course.
Ouch. Okay. I mean, don't get overconfident and die to stupid reasons. Like that death bomb's so good with those. So powerful. They all went kaboom.
Hey, Dandy Ace. Are you so afraid of me that you
Yes.
need to open this treasure chest?
Okay, we're gonna go to the cupcake. Oh, you can just teleport from anywhere. That's interesting. And then ironically another cupcake spawns. Right, so we don't have that key. I don't think we should have been able to teleport like that, right? No, you can teleport from literally anywhere.
Spoiler alert, it won't.
Ouch. What hit me there? Ouch. Okay. I'm calling bullshit on a couple of things hitting me there. Like, escape artist level 3. Yes, that's the Noxious Clouds. Enemies fearing us isn't terrible, but this is just more damage and Noxious Clouds. Taste of Fear. What is Taste of Fear? Okay, so it's only if they are scared of us they do more damage. Like, you know, some of these synergies are not the greatest to get going. So, right, let's go explore what's in Blue Path. We've not been Blue Path. Ouch. Okay, that slime hurt us pretty bad. Who hurt you? That slime. Boom. Okay, these slimes take care of themselves. They go. Slime go boom. Slime go boom. Okay, I'm gonna go eat it. Right, there's got to be a good reward at the end of this. It was a shop last time, and not necessarily anything extra special other than it just has some stuff that we liked. Okay, we actually get a card.
Junk they find in the street.
Nice. Extra cards. Also, it appears that there's a shop at the end of Green Path. Why you say? I wasn't expecting to accidentally run into myself. Kaboom! Okay, here's where everything just goes boom. That was so easy. Everything went boom. Everything went boom. Binding Chain. Now then. Weakens enemies. It's not terrible. 778 damage comes from the blazing sprints. Like, you know, the bullet thing could be useful later, but I'm just gonna do this. Let's not overthink it. It's done. It is done. There's nothing else you can do about it.
Thinking of redecorating lately. Too much pink. Don't you think?
Natalo would disagree. There's no such thing as too much pink. Enemies go kaboom. It's very, very powerful. Enemies go boom is one of the most powerful things. Like, they go boom, they start a chain reaction, everything go boom. Like, all the enemies are just melting. Okay, we've got better bubbles. I prefer it to the cards. Ironically, it does more damage quicker, even though it claims not to. You know, it's a charge up, it goes and does a lot of damage. I like it. I like it. Okay. We still haven't found this card. Which is weird. Okay, so the garden. Okay. I don't think we've been to the garden. The garden might be where we find it. The garden might be where we're waiting to go to get. Okay. Everything go pop now. Kaboom. That's so good. It's so good. Even though you were doing a lot of damage, like, you can't say no to just everything go boom. Everything go boom is just so powerful. Kill and focus one enemy. Pop. Kaboom. Right, just kill one slime. Boom, boom, boom. So good. Such a very, very, very powerful maneuver. Okay, getting trapped. In a fight with slimes where you let me just go, everything go boom. Okay. You actually moved where the spicy thing is. That's actually clever, Lele. I was expecting it normally spawns in the middle. You put it to the side. That was the most clever thing you've done. You moved that right out of the way. So I actually had to go search for it. And I admit that was a very, very good move you did that. Like, I can't complain. Okay, unlock Niftar. When you visit Niftar's tent, that lets you upgrade the cards along the way. Should we go Ping Path? Ping Path's like just harder. Like, it doesn't make a difference because of what we got going on. Dazzling display, let's just sell it. Because of Twitch chat modes, you are moving these and hiding them. You are actually being smart. Okay, that's a good move. That they've moved that and they're not just spawning in the same slot. But you can't say no to enemy go boom meta. That's just so powerful. Like, it destroys this entire floor. Just mash button, enemy go boom. So good. So good. Hello. I need to be Discord next time. I really do. It's like playing Resident Evil and going in the inventory 600 times. Hello. I won't. I will make enemy go boom, and that's all I will need to do. Okay, then we got the turrets to deal with. We need to get rid of you first, even though, you know, enemy go boom is the next stage. Enemy go boom. Oh my god, I can't believe you got me before enemy go boom. Hello. Not all enemy go boom. Yeah. I was
Count on your luck to survive, though. I'm warning you.
not prepared for them to live. No cake, no cake, no cake. Don't have the diamond key. I mean, it's only 11 HP. We'll see what the card is on the next floor, but... like, you know, I don't think we're gonna spend the heal thing off for 11 HP when we can just, you know, get whatever the extra card is. Shocking arrival. Adds Hex. Death Bomb has been doing work. Hex is just like a lot more damage. Okay. Under condition. Or I can just poison them for more damage. So, seems smarter.
Action will be much harder.
Increasing the card tier will only affect its damage. And not the extra effects damage. Ironically. It should affect the extra effects damage, not just the base damage. Because the extra effects damage would be pretty good to make.
Can we go home now?
Okay, we're gonna put into card recycle. That's what we're gonna get next. Blazing Trail 5. I mean, it doesn't do extra additional damage. We've already got a Blazing Sprint, so I'm just gonna sell it. Ironically, you know, 11 HP we could have had. Hello. Like, Guardian Angels, maybe a noob sort of thing, but...
Good looks won't matter as much for the next part. Trust me.
Hello, exploding plants. Oh, also, everything go boom again. You've given me slimes again. Like, you've given me exploding slimes that just kill itself. Everything go boom. Enemy go boom, boom, boom. The enemy go boom, boom, boom. So good. Okay. Hey, bunny. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, so we might not go to the labyrinth, Sam. I don't know. Oh, so are we going Scissorella? Or are we going to Axolotl? Either way, we should have them. With this build, there should be no problem. All enemy go boom. You're firing a toxic cloud. Good for you. Hello, my good sir. Now enemy go boom. Like that plan. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Okay. That's a cake. We don't need it. Yeah, I see you firing those toxic clouds. It's fine. You're allowed to do that. I don't know why I was thinking he had toxic and that would hurt him. I was waiting for the tick to finish. He's firing toxic stuff. There's a difference. He's not inflicted by it. It's a trap! Hello, mini Scissorella. Oh, I wonder, is this because we upgraded? Or we, you know, we got past boss areas? Like, do you now bring in these attacks and these enemies into this floor? In which case you have made it harder on these floors, which is interesting. So don't remember there being a mini Scissorella on this in the creators event. I could be mistaken. Could very easily be mistaken on that. Okay, now that's a interesting prospect. Invocation Mastery. Right, okay, so... Bubbles are nice and all. But this is a lot more damage. And it pierces and it charms. Now the Hex is even more powerful. Which, I don't know why that comboed with that. Shooting Stars is good. The Binding Chains. The Binding Chains of Isaac. Okay. So that doesn't change the Blazing Shoes. But that's just so much more damage. So much more damage. Okay. I think this is our build. So we've got some level 4s, we've got level 3. Fast casts, we haven't got that cards. Or that key.
What do you call a dog who does magic tricks? A houndini.
Everything go boom. Everything very long distance go boom. This is a very, very powerful build. And you go boom. You get too close. We can just do that. Okay. I think we got this.
No, it's not gonna help. You'll die.
I mean, those later floors are challenging still. Like, but I hope this is enough damage to deal with them. Teleports and teleport. Not worth the money.
I can't believe he's still standing.
I'm still standing, and I didn't dash as quick as I thought I would. Everything go boom. Go boom, boom, boom. A dashing dash. Nope. Okay. We're not taking much damage at all. Ooh, I wonder, does that affect the plants as well? Do you make the plants explode for more damage? Obviously the plants are going off, but, you know, it'd be interesting to know if that does affect them so that they do more damage. Okay, that just literally destroyed everything thanks to the death bomb. We didn't even need to fight any other enemies. We just fight one, everything else goes pop. So good. It's so good.
Hey, followers, we've been over this. Kill the guy with the pink hat.
Okay, they're all getting toxicified because the toxicity of our city. Don't just sit in it. The toxicity of our city in the toxic. No, that's not how the song goes. That is not how the song goes. Cake. 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 Okay. It's a long run to the teleport, but that's fine. No more cake! But we've still got 2 cups of tea. Didn't want to waste them. You know, if we don't need them, we might get something good on the next floor, who knows? Hello. You lived a lot longer than I expected. So maybe the boss won't melt as easily as I thought. We do have this key now, but I see this orange thing immediately here. The
I wouldn't
chest.
bother with a chest. It's screaming low-level loot.
And you spawned a cupcake in as instantly as I opened it. Wasted it. Oh well. What are you hiding back here?
Here. Quick, get him and throw him in the dungeon.
I didn't mean to dodge into you! Okay, this is fine though, like... Everything got boom! Jump scare, fears the enemies... Doesn't do extra damage. Right. Not you can check it as a secondary. It didn't seem worth. Ah, there you are, mate. Oh my god, that is the dumbest damage I've taken in a long time. That was some pretty dumb damage. Just dodging in and kissing it for 6 years. Okay, that cake would have been nice and handy about now. Fine, we'll get another.
That chest could be a mimic. Maybe
Good.
a mad mimic.
Okay, so that path's entirely for an extra card. I wonder if it's like a non-Twitch card.
By my minions.
Is it more powerful under normal circumstances? Boom. Everything dies. You know, it might be more powerful under ordinary circumstances than some of the cards that you'd get, but because it's a Twitch cards, obviously it's limited to voting natures. Yeah, also, I forgot. Everything just go boom. Everything just go boom. Everything just go boom.
Those creatures came with a defect. I'll send
It did. They
next time.
exploded. It was a very significant defect. They saved my life by exploding, and I didn't even need to fight the turrets. It just went kaboom.
Stop! You're ruining my plan.
I'm getting overconfident and just charging in and doing some really dumb stuff. It's a blueprint. A flurry of blows adds accumulated pain, which does enemy damage to under only circumstances. It does a lot of damage. Blueprint, cake. There's another cake back there. There's another enemy just hiding here. I see you. Did we get him? We got him. You can't hide from me. Harder path. Cinderella's garden did win. Okay, so we're at full health almost.
He's still alive?
He is.
Kill him now!
And enemy still go boom. Enemy most definitely go kaboom. Walked into the bomb. Okay, so that already took care of the turret. Enemies. Okay, how does the turret live and not like the boosting turret? If you're a little slime, we'll start with the little slime and then like that took you down to half HP already, and then everything else just dies. Like we didn't even need to fight the Scissorella. Okay, we are taking a bit too much damage from dumb shit because I'm being careless. I'm just being very careless because this build is overpowered.
How dare you!
How dare I be careless? Oh, I'm sorry.
Stay trapped.
No. I mean, I will go back inside, but I'm not going to stay trapped. This is just the exit, right? Switch cards. I mean, we're immortal right now. So...
Can the ace will be beat up by
and also just enemies go boom is like... Why not farm for a cake? I'm just gonna sell it. Enemy, you go boom, if you don't mind. Don't kiss the turret. It's not what you want to do. Okay. So we're trying to get another cake. Ooh, there is a shop at the end of this path.
I'm getting hungry. Can anyone bring food that's not a cupcake? I can't
Nope,
eat any
it's all
without-
cakes. I'm sorry. Okay, now enemy go boom begins. Didn't take out the turret this time because it's hiding a bit further away. That was a terrible dodge, actually. I believe that explosion got me there. It is. It didn't get me as much extra as I'd like. Okay, well, we've got all the cakes now. And we got a shop with trash. We're at full health. No cards to be waited on. Okay, let's go.
Stunning. I mean, so boring and unoriginal.
Oh, I have just realised. Scissorella spawns a million enemies. A million slimes. This is her downfall.
Lily guy. He's gonna hear a piece of me.
I'm sure it will. Like, this build is just designed for this boss. Okay, let's put them into Hungry Chomp. Guardian fairies aren't that great. Okay, well, we've got so much
How do
money.
you always make your outfit look so clean and tidy?
Without taking damage or after taking damage? I mean, without taking damage just seems to be infinitely more viable. Hello, I'm back from outer space.
Oh, my lilies! Oh, why do I even bother?
I don't know.
Oops. Sorry again, lady. I tend to get distracted when I'm performing beautifully.
We are performing beautifully.
That doesn't matter. It's not your fault, dear. It's like trying to teach an ape how to dine with proper cutlery.
Cut. What?
Maybe it's time for me to teach you another lesson.
Like, surely you would know what cutlery is. Also, I've only just noticed, like, the tiny slime on her head. Enemy go boom. Enemies go boom, boom, boom. Okay, we'll kill the boss through subjugation of minions, I guess. Unless she kills them herself, in which case enemy don't go boom, because we go boom. This is the first time that I've focused her ads, because they might do more damage to her than, like, actual damage. With that boom. Yeah, enemy go boom. Normally I just focus her down. But how can you say no to enemies go boom? Okay. That's just some damage, right? Don't forget you got heals. And pay attention to health, right? I wasn't paying attention to my health, I was just like being way too cocky. It's a dash, isn't it? It's not a teleport. Ouch. Okay. You adjusted that very effectively, lady. I'm gonna die from stupidness. Just overconfidence and, like, not paying attention. Yep. That's a lot of health we lost for no reason. Okay. We took care of all of her slimes, at least. It's a charge. You can't charge through the attack. You can't charge through it. Okay. I need to teleport. I need to teleport. More slimes? Okay. And that's fine. Your slimes help me out. You would attack that way, wouldn't you?
You're almost out.
Yeah, I just got stuck on the corner. Okay. This is perfect. Okay. Just give me more enemies to... Oh. Okay, this is better. If you're shooting from that side, that's all I wanted. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Ah, that was actually terrible. Okay, we're now invulnerable briefly. It would run out that instant, wouldn't it? Damn it. I'm sorry. At least you spent all that shards. Okay, Discord, chill. Really need to mute that Discord. Really need to mute it, or just never have it open on this, you know, like I normally do. Okay, Bubble Trouble, Binding Chains, and actual teleport. Like, see, I prefer teleports because you can dodge attacks.
Ahead you'll go. Soon you'll face your doom.
Even if you try ahead, you'll go, and then you'll surely die. I mean, you could have rhymed. Jeez.
Drop that cupcake.
That was a very obvious rhyme you had there going on, and you fluffed it.
Now.
You fluffed it.
Get dirt on your elegant boots. Time to quit already.
Okay, that hurt. We're not ready to quit. We're having fun. We're gonna win.
I feel so entertained. And you're almost as good as I am.
The cooldown on that's actually pretty atrocious. Okay. I mean, we had a pretty powerful build, but it wasn't as powerful as some of the ones we got. So it didn't actually work out as well as I thought it would. It was powerful on mobs, but not so good on the boss. Even though I thought I got overconfident that like it would do a lot of damage killing her minions to her, but it sadly didn't. Like, we had full control over her minions, but the damage to her was definitely noticeably lacking.
You're going to pay for that. Seriously,
The cards,
those are expensive.
the enemies. We need more cards.
Poisonous cupcake. Stay away.
I'm just gonna eat it. You don't mind? Okay, like the death bomb and the hex was good, but maybe we could have been outputting more damage better. Okay, now we've got a full range of attacks. Duh.
Guess what? Your fatty headed you.
Actually, the fairies wouldn't have been terrible on her either, because obviously she does a lot of like AoE attacks. Not AoE, but you know, bullets like that, which I can't believe hit me. The major factor was the overconfidence in the beginning and thinking I'm just gonna melt. Oh shit, we've taken a lot of damage. Like, I was not even attempting to avoid the damage too much, and then it's like, actually this is killing us. I need to
You'll die.
start not dying. So this is just for a card. It's a low level card. I don't think I care.
It worked. Candy Ace is trapped. Give him all you got.
Like, for a low level card, it's not worth a lot of money. I don't think it's worth going down and fighting all the additional enemies. Sure, there's a chance we get like cakes and stuff, but no. I honestly don't care at this stage. Like, yeah, I can't believe you got an attack off on me, but we're invulnerable briefly. And it's now mine. No, there's better things that we can do. That's just a diamond key, which again, we still need to get.
Only a fool trusts his life to his cards.
But give me hand. I'm sure we get extra shards and things, and they're not the worst to unlock. Because we do need to work on getting the unlocks that we had in the creator's preview that we no longer have. Bubbles. Ouch. But alas. Delusional freedom, so that would bind. Okay, that's a weird combination. It's a trap! You know, I'd rather have it like that, actually. Oh, that is so dirty. That is actually 100% dirty. You can cheese the cards like that. Oh my god. You can cheese the card timings by switching them out. Oh my god. That is super dirty. Look at that. Look at that. Like, you can literally cast them both and have... Like, if you care to faff like that, you could cast them both. Like, you know, switching it out and in and go bop and then switch it back. That is, like... It's an annoying thing to do, but you could do that for, like, hyper damage output.
You beat it.
Bug discovered. Speedrunners will love this bug, but, like, it's dirty and boring. It's like, I don't want to faff about doing that. Honestly, I would rather not. 444. Okay. Do we want to waste? I mean, I'd rather take the extra card. I think actually, you know, not a lot of damage. We can survive the next floor with a little bit of damage, right? Okay, if we can't, then we deserve to die anyway. Titan Plunge. I mean, give vulnerability to that. I've been underrating vulnerability, haven't I? Vulnerability with all the extra damage is actually even more extra damage. I should add vulnerability and the huge damage thing. And then, like, then it's humongous. Then it's humongous. Then we melt everything. That's how we melt everything, with the vulnerability. Invocation Mask. I mean, increases all condition damage by 93. Okay, so bleed, burn, and poison. I mean, it's just increased damage. So, it's a trinket, though. It's something you have to use. I mean, it's something worth buying, I guess. Weakness? We've already got weakness. We'll get better cards. We'll just sell that.
I always feel for that green-eyed man.
He definitely not evil.
Looks won't matter as much for the next part. Trust me.
What is going on with that bubble? Oh, it's because I've got two bubbles, dart. I was like, why am I double bubbling? Whoops. I didn't pay attention to that. It's fine. We'll have two bubble pinky attacks. I'm actually okay with that. It's actually, you know, a nice enough attack. Double bubble. With extra vulnerability. Obviously, we should hit the vulnerability bubble first, because then everything else will do more damage. So smart. Play it smart.
Dangerous to go alone. Take whatever you found there.
I will. Thank you.
Survival mode on. Let's see how long you can last.
That hurt. That was a spicy smack. Okay. I wasn't expecting that to hit me. I'll give you that. Poisonous, okay. Then we definitely need to eat the cake. Let them eat cake, she says. And thus they ate cake. Alright, so we've got double bubbles. Dazzling praise speaker to stun enemies. Well, that's just getting changed because it's actually doing nothing because we can't stun any enemies right now. That was weakness and blind. It didn't replace, which is interesting. And we got double bubbles. We're totally up to replacing our builds because these are all like early weapons. I've just noticed there wasn't. Oh, I guess that just points the way that I was going. I was going to say, does that point to the exit? No, it's just pointing the way that we're running for some reason, or shooting our weapon.
Nobody expects the Minion Inquisition.
Are you sure? Because I'm sure. What's it called? Despicable Me probably expects the Minion Inquisition, right? Having a teleport is so much better than a dash. Like,
How is this palace so clean?
I can't believe I kept a dash on. That was so dumb of me. Like, we need to be able to teleport through enemies to not take damage. I need that cupcake. Like, I'm being very, very careless. Ouch. Very careless indeed. Like, the most careless of carelessness. We still don't have the diamond key, huh?
That's my mama's luggage. Keep your dirty hands out.
Why does your mama have cards and know nothing but cards?
I wonder, what is a magician? A miserable little pile of tricks.
Again, spoken by a magician. Ouch. He must hate himself. Because otherwise... Oh, you're only doing one attack at the moment. You're not doing like the burst attacks. Okay. Accumulated pain. Honestly, rather sell it. Rather sell it. Hearts of the Kingdom. It's a shop. It's a shop. Level 4. Power magic. I mean, 88. $744. Sure. We've got too many bubbles. This is a tier 1.
Walking inside the palace, wagon person, you'll get a ticket.
Right. Let's sell that. Right, now we've got a much spicier build.
You're surrounded. Time for your unconditional surrender.
Right. Now we can make them vulnerable and then smash them with a lot of damage. Okay. That's not necessarily the 700 damage you're claiming, but still, it's just more damage. That's what I don't get with, like, at times. It's like, X amount of damage. Actually, we lied about how much damage you're getting. You're getting some more damage, but it's not quite what you thought it was.
Who made this?
Okay. Well, having this is pretty powerful, a move. You know, we can shoot them, it goes a fair enough distance, it does a fair enough amount of damage. Okay, that was an attempt to dodge, and it was like, You actually don't have it charged. Well, rip. Cake. Cake. Okay. Okay. This is going backwards. Hopefully this is like the way. It should be. There's still a concern that we might be going the wrong way here somehow. I'll take it. Even though it overhealed, like, it wasn't that much of an overheal. Oof, that was a good attack on you, that. Give you that. Pendant. An interesting looking one. Masterful Illusionists. All cards forbidden. Okay, we've got a card vote and then we've got an exit. Whilst we're invulnerable again. We will get locked in. Screw it. Let's just wait. Like, the invulnerability doesn't last long. It's like, it's not worth it. By the time we even ran into the room, it probably would have ran out, so. Art Gallery. Escape Artist. It blinks forwards, leaves the clouds. Okay, it's another blink, but it's just a purely better in every respect blink, so.
Mediocre. I wouldn't even call it a performance.
Where we go. That is where we go. Do 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 do. I wonder, how do you turn off the sound effects of Discord going because I don't like it. No, and they nicked that sound from Resident Evil. You can't tell me otherwise. They stole that from me. Also, Lele, oh my god, he is in love with Dandy Ace. We are gods. Look at us, naked Dandy Ace gods, touching my finger, and he's come flying in with his rabbit. Wow, I can't believe I've never noticed that work of art before as well. And like, our legs are a bit too akimbo. Like, that's very sexual.
Can we get on with our lives yet?
Yeah, sorry. Right on it. What was this? Masterful Illusionist. Increases the deeper for 5 seconds. I mean, I'm gonna still put into this. It might be worth it. It might do a lot more damage than the other stuff, and it'll probably stack over time like the other stuff. Like, we've already got a poison. It's not great. The money isn't that useful. But let's sell it. Hey, hey. Was that your name? No, Jenny was your name, not Hey Hey. We're going to take Guardian Angel. It does keep us alive. And when we kill 100 enemies, we might have been able to kill more slimes to reset it.
This palace is ever changing. There is no going back.
The ever-changing palace, isn't that another game? There is no going back, never ever. Oh, that was a good dodge, mister. That was a very good dodge. Okay. It feels like we're not doing as much damage as I would like. So this bubble definitely needs replacing. The bubble's very weak, actually. Like, it's very underpowered. Did we even find any cards on that additional floor that we were at? At the end there? Can't believe you got me with that. I don't think we even found any upgrade cards on that labyrinth level. I don't know how far we got into it, but... Or if we did, it was something we didn't want. That much is certain.
Let's see what you're really made of, Dandy Ace.
Cakes, apparently. Because you are what you eat, right? We eat nothing but cakes. Ah, that sucks. I thought we'd dodge behind him. Then we got stuck on him. This damage output is not what I want it to be. We'll wait on that. We'll wait on that.
You perform with such elegance, Dandy Ace. How do you do that?
I'm not doing it as elegantly as I'd like, actually. To be honest. Like, even with the vulnerability, this isn't doing what I want it to. It's definitely not the damage output I want. No, sorry, Bob, is it not? Yeah, I half expected that to be an extra wave of enemies. Okay, enemies or pink. It's a cake! Okay, that's a healing cake. It's an actual cake. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Spicy enemies. Alright, so that heals the green one. Interesting. We're still going to explore this path. We might find what we're looking for there. We might find an extra key. Because the enemies are stronger. Mr. Teleporty Man. I dare ya. I dare ya. He died. I think he died. I need way more damage. Way. Okay, there's a sexual photo.
That chest could be a mimic. Maybe.
It's just a card. We're gonna wait. Like, it's a waste of 54 health. We're not exactly trapped in anywhere.
You know that top hat's way too big for your head, don't you?
You know that your face is too big for your body, or your body is too big for your face. Trying to eat the cake. 5 of a kind. 410. I mean, this bubble trouble has just become weak. Bubble weakness. Extra damage. Like, weakening the enemies makes us take less damage, but meh. Okay. That's better, I think. Also, because we can spam it, we can maybe add stacks of vulnerability. I don't think it actually stacks, but still, not terrible. That's it. You dodge back. You dodge back. You try and dodge back. For a moment there, I thought he was getting me with that. just for a brief moment. We got another card.
What if there's deadly poison?
Never. There's never deadly poison. Never. Like, are you going to put deadly poison inside the very last chest after you beat the last boss? That'll be a chest. And it'll be a poison mimic, right? That's what you're getting at, right? The very, very, very last chest at the end of the game, after you beat it, will be a poison mimic. Okay, we finally got the diamonds key.
I will hang a bunny for this.
That was a weird dodge there, Master. I don't know what you were thinking there. It was interesting. For certain. Do the cakes always drop a cake, do you think? Like, it's maybe coded in, because they are a cake. They must always, therefore, drop a cake. Can't believe you got me there, sir. Ouch. Okay, you deserve that one. You deserve that one. Sure. Fear in the end's there. I'll stick with what I got. Okay, so the diamonds. Now that we have the diamond key.
They'll just keep coming. Isn't this an excellent idea? I thought so too.
And they'll just keep healing because I'm doing nothing to stop that. Okay. Fireworks. Better than binding chains. I mean, binding them in spot, not terrible, but stunning them or binding. Stunning them for less, and they can't move, and they can't move. Can't attack or move. Okay, but binded they can still attack. It's the difference. But they're longer. I think this works. You know, stunning them, cancelling their attacks might have its uses, but at the same time, why not just go for something powerful? Okay, we're in a much better situation. Gold. Let's go check out the gold shop. Checking his fist. We've already got a 50 reduce their damage. It's interesting that there's another path behind here. Makes me wonder what could be down there. Okay, let's go explore the way that doesn't lock us in. And then we can make a mind. Okay, so we've got 3 level 4 things and a level 3 dodge, but the dodge is like not really a concern for doing the damage.
Let's not make it easy on him, guys. Come on, you know the drill.
Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't attack the cake. Okay. There's some pretty dumb damage that we took that. I'll eat it. We need it. Pretty dumb damage. I gotta admit. Okay, we've got more branching paths.
You're making them angry. Good. To end your lucky streak, Dandy Ace.
Yeah, I keep teleporting, expecting we can teleport twice. I don't know why I'm remotely thinking that, because that is not how that works. Okay. I can't believe he got me that.
There's a snake in there. Don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch my snake either, my good sir. I can see you're reaching because you want to touch my snake. That ain't happen. Also, like, you can see where the legs are, and then between our legs we've got a huge dolphin flap tail. I guess it's like short or something, but it looks more like we've got some sort of weird dolphin flap tail between our legs. Right, so that's just going to be a dead end. We're not going to go that way. I realise I probably should heal. Pushing enemies back isn't terrible. Not going to use it. Also, I haven't seen that starburst in forever.
Someone kill him, please.
Just going to run through them all. Okay, this is probably the exit, right? Past here. The exit. We're gonna fight them for cakes and shards. You know, we could just run away here. We don't need to do this. Okay, especially with scary teleporting man. He's worth a consideration. Okay. And then there's another room with onslaught of enemies. But we can still get in there and finish him off. Okay. There's another teleport.
Getting low on power.
We got him. Okay. So we didn't necessarily get a extra cake out of that. which is kind of what we were trying to hope for and farm for. But it's fine. You know, we'll get our stuff back. I don't think it's worth going in any of these side paths. They'll lock us in. Okay. Drink our cup of tea.
Celebrate while you can.
Get ready for the boss.
Next time you will see me.
Like the extra cup of tea, probably worth it for the boss compared to whatever the card could be. It's
Nice to
like
see
it's a
your
yellow
sword.
card as well, so it's not really worth it. Sure. Give me that. Then we'll put into some gold credits to start a run. Let's take our cup of tea.
Hey, Mr.
Hello. Right, so that's just more damage if we do things. That's conditional damage. Bleed, burn, and poison. Which... Right, so we poison them. That just does combo. That does burn damage though, as well. So, both of these will get
Do you
extra
need anything?
damage. Whereas that probably just does 141 damage on... It's only main cards. But does that mean pink card? Because we do have all pink cards. I'm going to take the new one that we got. I'm just going to take the new thing that we got. Like, I think pink cards might be main cards, in which case all of our cards would get extra damage. But it's fine. You know, we should be able to do this. As long as I'm not gonna be stupid. Okay. Don't just sit in her attack and let her hit you. But she's spawning in a million enemies. It's fine. She'll usually take care of them herself. Don't just sit in the attacks. Okay. I mean, we're getting her down pretty effectively. Shit. Again, I'm being overconfident and being stupid. Okay. Okay. This went very wrong. This went very wrong. I went about this boss all wrong. I'm being so careless, like... I'm never that careless. I need to get up to that cake. So don't just walk on the spikes. Ouch. Okay. I don't know why I was rushing that enemy as well. I was literally racing that enemy. Okay, did that flower just grow, like the vines? I think they just got bigger. Which I've never noticed, if that always happens. I'm going to presume. It's so...
One more hit and you're dead.
Shit. I mean, it's not one more hit, mister. We can survive more hits. We can survive quite a few more hits. Shit. Okay, now it's one more hit.
Is why Scissoretta
And that's it.
is the lady of ladies. Dandy Ace, you are so pathetic.
I'm not doing the greatest today, huh? How am I doing so shit? I was way better. I mean, maybe they've increased the difficulty, in which case, you know, that's fair enough. But I feel like I'm just not playing. Like, I had some really, really super overpowered builds. Okay, now we've got a good start. with this isn't as great. But we've got a teleport and we've got the pink, which is good.
Nowhere to
We've got
go.
3
Face my
keys.
fearless minions.
I dodged straight into that, which I wasn't expecting to attack like that. But... also, I guess we ended up with a lot more cards unlocked that maybe had a lot more features.
Monster.
Like, did I dash into that and it hurt me because it was still moving from being pushed backwards? Twice? Is that what hurt me both times there? Because I feel like I shouldn't have been hit. Okay. That time I definitely should have been because I was just being stupid. But some of those...
He's right where we want him. A raise to whoever wipes him out. What the heck is that?
It's a cake, and I'm going to eat it because I definitely need it. If I die, so be it. I'm not going to use a cup of tea. Like, I've been playing really terrible on this run, apparently. Okay. Again, that's just for an early upgrade. And it's nice to have cards early, actually. I mean, I'm kind of talking myself into it. Even though it's going to be a crap card, having an extra card is just worth it. Or a shop. It's a shop. Okay, is it always a shop? In which case, I'd never do that ever again, because why pay for... why pay for it? Why pay for a trap early cards? Like, I know it's cheap and we got the money, but still. Okay. I need some more attacks that work quick for my liking. Again, I'm playing really, really bad, I know. Another shot. By teleporting and dashing. Because I'm such a dashing fellow. That's how I left. You'll make me fight, I get it. No more dashing about like a dashing little fellow that I am. You'll force me to actually kill these bunnies. Let's take it for now. We can upgrade after. Maybe. But a cake would be better. Cake would be better. No, they're not on your side. You expected them to be on your side? Blinks forwards. Right, dashes forwards. Just get rid of that dash with Hex, though. Okay, so now we got 2 blinks. That might be where I went wrong as well. Like, I might have dashed into... There's an enemy. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. 3 minutes. Like, that's fine. I might have been dashing into attacks thinking I was teleporting again. just maybe. Because, you know, I wasn't paying attention that one was not a teleport. And that might have been why we were taking a lot of damage. Okay, this is way better. Yeah, that shouldn't be on white, that should be on. It begins. What is most interesting is that the keyboard one puts it in the correct slot on the ends automatically when you grab it, but the controller, no, it's like you'll have it in slot 3, not the correct slot. Okay. I mean, maybe they decided to give me a nice build because I died on the first floor in the world's dumbest way. Which might be a legit thing to do, you know, if it is how the manipulation works, you know. You manipulate the game into going, hey, I'm just that shit. Give me a really good build right off the bat. Although this packet trick takes way too long to charge again, in my opinion.
Hey, you weren't supposed to leave so soon. You gotta
But,
stay
you know, dying. Okay, let's just confirm that this is always a trashy shop.
You're helping me out, you know, controlling the rabbit population.
Dying to get a good build if you have a shit build is not the end of the world. It's actually a good thing to do, you know. It's like, just give me a good build at the beginning beforehand. Like, oh my god, 6 years that feels like it takes. It is, it's always a trash shop. I need more damage. I need more damage. Are these even a good level? Tier 3? Not really. You know, we find tier 2 things, you buy tier 3 things. It's just like any shop, really. And we definitely want to replace tier 3 things by the time we get to the bosses, so I don't think it's that handy.
You're good with magic, huh? Let's see how you deal with an angry mob.
Again, pressing the pink every time to try and... Okay. Don't know why I didn't just dodge that. Dancing ones. So it does more damage the more we charge it, of course. Should be obvious.
See if you survive this.
I haven't really been charging it up, but I need to pay a bit more attention to my attacks and my dodges. I'm just being stupid at times. A lot here. I'm being hyper careless. Cakes. Shops. Did we dodge past the room? I will. That's why I was literally checking. I was like, are we're moving too fast. We're moving too fast. We slowed it down for you. I mean, it's actually better. This is better. Okay, tastes of theatre, pink card. Taste, like, you know, if they're fears, they do things. Okay, so that is actually a clever trap. Because it also makes them scared and run away when they trigger it. Shoppity shops. Okay, we got the diamonds now. Again, I'm not going to buy anything this early. Let's check out... The diamond path is a path to a different exit. That's all it was. So what happens if we scare and charm you at the same time? That's an interesting dilemma. Will they just freeze? Well, that one just died because we didn't... Okay, he was sort of charmed and sort of didn't know what to do on the spot. Okay. We got some nice easy enemies. Okay, we're being a lot less dumb now again.
How is he still standing?
I'm still standing, and you're not gonna swarm me now. Okay, that's a good...
I'm going to smash this cursed mirror on your head.
You try, you try. We're gonna do it again. And again and again and again. And there's literally nothing you can do about this. Oh. Everything is gonna die. One X's.
Get him, crush him, break his legs. Literally.
I'm just gonna go for it. Like, we're not waiting on any cards. Didn't look like there were any more cards. We'll get better cards later. We don't really need money or anything. Like, they don't recycle for much. Sure, having some shards to give to the lady would be good. But we don't need it.
taking forever?
Jolly jolly. Hello. I mean, you're not too jolly. Dancing 1, chain damage was actually spicy. You know, we're gonna take it. We don't get it right now, of course. Escape artist, not just cloud, it's a level 4 teleport. It's just better than this. Okay, so dimensional burst is 133 damage, that's only 100. Let's put on that one because it does more damage. I was going to say, why haven't I put the fear on that one? It's because it won't do a lot. What does it do on others? More damage on that one. Okay. But it's only because it's a higher level.
Oh, and a good day to you.
Good day to you too. Okay, after killing an enemy, the main cards deal more damage. We're going to use that one. In we go. Right, we may need to change our heart.
There is no going back.
Okay. Ironically, it was scared of us and running. Well, it can't move because it's a turret. I was going to say running on the spot, but that wouldn't be accurate. Because it just doesn't move.
Hello to my little friends.
Don't know if that is necessarily doing it. But yeah, that cheese to swap out the weapons, like, you could use that very effectively, but
Screaming low-level loot.
such a boring way to play in my opinion. But I bet there are people that do it.
Fabulous cape will protect you. Spoiler alert.
It will. I wonder if there's like a pickup for an even more fabulous cape that like adds extra defense. Did that enemy just kill itself? Think it did. Think it did. I mean, Seeker's stupid, but we might as well equip it rather than sell it. We're not going to be stunning anything anytime soon. Apart from with it being on the slot that it's on. You know, it's the thing that's causing the stun, but it wouldn't naturally stun on the pink, so it's just more effective on the dash. Okay, you got me. You got me. You got me good. Cupcake wouldn't be the worst sweet. I don't know if it's a Twitch cupcake. Okay, these are level 4, so they might be worthwhile. You can't tell. You cannot tell if it's a Twitch cupcake or a normal one.
More angry enemies. My tricks are getting better and better.
So am I. Because my tricks will always get better. Okay, having her run away is actually pretty good. It's behind a pink door, behind, like, a trap room. That's an interesting layout. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would just lead to the
You are
item.
disgracing the art of magic. Quick, flare him up.
Are you telling the enemies they're disgracing the art of magic, or me? It kind of sounds like you were saying they are disgracing the art of magic. Because they're very magical. I don't know if they're disgracing it. We are a very, very colourful fellow.
This part of the palace will be your graveyard. Take him out.
Oh, no. I'm good enough to not die here. So, that guy's sneaky attacks do catch me out more often than they should. Why is my yellow thing not firing? There we go, finally. I pressed that so many times, but I guess I was like in the middle of an animation of something else. Or maybe I had triggered it and it was on a cooldown. That's just an exit here already? Wow, okay. We'll be fine. We don't need to eat that cake yet.
What the heck is that?
That's an extra cake.
Who made this?
Okay, well, we've got cakes for days now, so... You have a choice of cakes. Okay. Choose your death. No, I choose life. Limitations. Boldly go. Not eat a cupcake. Okay. We're gonna go see what we got going on in here. Bubbles. Level 4 bubbles. 200. Like, the bubbles just seem so weak. So weak. So weak. Interestingly, we are nerfed by having switch mode in that. Because we only get a choice of 2 cards. Right, so 100 to 300 or that, and it adds burn. Or we can just add burn naturally. Okay. I still prefer having the arrows.
You're not gonna do a trap check? What if there's
Nope.
deadly poison inside?
We got a level 1
Just stand still
arrow
for
thing.
1 second. I dare you.
Okay. I stood still for a second and actually you got a couple of hits off on me. That is impressive. I wasn't expecting to get hit that many times. Okay, so we got some status effects again. Ouch. That sucks. Push. Fear. Loathing. You know, I don't think I'm feeling push. I mean, maybe with the heart, if we had push on it, would it push them and keep them in its area of effect? Because obviously it's a piercing, and it might forever push them, and it might forever damage them. It might be a unique and overpowered combination. You know? It might be a broken mess of a overpowered combination. But we're not going to do it, because that would be dirty.
You're the ones you've been fighting so far. I'm telling you.
I'm sure they are. I'm very certain they are. Okay, there's an exit. Why would we keep going? It doesn't matter where we go, because the vote determines where we go anyway. And there's better stuff that we can get on later floors. We're not going to find anything better on this floor. It's got to be a later floor for better upgrades. So let's just move along. Possible to reset your trinkets. I didn't pay attention to the rest of that. Effect for the crowd control of the main card increases duration by 1 second. Crowd control of the upgrade effect is the same as the crowd control. It's effect, so you get an extra second of it if you
Hey, when
have the
guy
same
who trapped us in
effect.
here, will you slap him for me?
Okay, so this will be a powerful dancing wand because we're on a higher level. And I'm going to put it into Hungry Chomper and maybe we'll get an even more powerful one there. So this is tier 4 because we're on. Chain damage, it bounces around. Thought I accidentally sold it there for a moment. I mean, a Sugar Dandy is nice and all. But bouncing between enemies, it upgrades everything. I think it's just better, right? So, Dimensional Burst, or we can charm them. Broken Hearted and damage to charm them. So, it's done. Charm, done. Here. Charm. Would I rather they run away or come towards me? I'd rather they run away, honestly, actually. Okay. Better firework, but it's only in our secondary. We've got full health. I'm just going to sell it for
Have
the
you
money.
beat the evil magician yet?
I haven't.
Kind of miss my home.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got a burn on the bounce. That's an extra basic that we don't really have
It's good to see you.
things that are useful for the invocation. So I'm just gonna do the discharge shoes. Okay, so we're in the central hall, which did require the blue key, but we do have it. Hello, Tharia, how's it going? I'm having a good Friday. How are you? Is your day almost coming to an end? I guess the workday must be coming to a close at this point. Hopefully you're having a good Friday as well. And not too busy, not too hectic.
Only way to go now.
Yeah, it's not been too bad, thank you.
Some healing items.
Going well, thanks. Good. And yet soon. Okay, well hopefully the rest of the day goes in a flash and okay. Suddenly a million enemies. And you don't have to wait too long for it to be over. Any plans for the weekends? I don't really have any plans, as always. I never seem to have weekend plans. I really need to start making weekend plans and things. Okay. The Dance and Wonders isn't as good as I thought it would be. Not too busy or hectic. Too quiet, sadly. Okay, oh, that's bad at times as well. Like, you know, when it's too quiet, the day does tend to drag. 1 hour left. Not really saying gonna see my grandpa. Okay, have fun on your trip to see your grandma, and hopefully it won't be too eventful. Did you get your vaccine? Because I think you said you were going for your vaccine soon. Our country is like way behind with everything. Like, they're only just beginning to offer it to over 40s, and it's like eventually I'll be allowed one. Dragging indeed, exactly. Like, quiet days drag way too much. But you know, I actually like it busy. I've always liked it really busy because the days go really quick. I'm all for busy days. Like, I know some people don't, but I'm always like, busy day, give me a busy day. Got the first dose. Next dose is next Friday. Okay, wow, that's quick as well. Hopefully no pains with the jabs. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Though I don't really trust it. No, especially not our AstraZeneca one. If I get offered the Astro, no, because it does blood clots and I've had problems. So I would rather not. But you're getting it anyway. Busy makes it go much quicker. Exactly, it does. But yeah, if I get offered the Pfizer one, maybe. But the AstraZeneca one, like, that's just easy no for me. Like, very, very easy to turn that down. But I think mostly in our country, it's the AstraZeneca. Apparently they're offering to, like, the youngest people will get the choice, but you're getting the Pfizer. Okay, that's good. You know, I haven't heard anything about the Pfizer one having any issues. It's only about the AstraZeneca. So then in this country, they're all talking about combining them and, like, seeing how that works. And, like, our country has had some interesting ideas on everything. Like, not good interesting. Not good interesting ideas, that's for certain. Just questionable. Very questionable ideas of what they think is right. Vulnerability. We'll put the burn on that. We'll put the vulnerability on that. They did pause the J&J one. Okay. I don't know what the J&J is. It might be called the J&J in your country. But we call it AstraZeneca here for some reason. The Johnson & Johnson, the company that do. It might be Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, it might very well be Johnson and Johnson, but we call it AstraZeneca, which might be why I've not heard of it as J&J. But there might be other vaccines out there as well, but I'm not entirely certain. But this country, because it's here, it's AstraZeneca, which is nothing to do with the company that made it, or the Oxford vaccine, because that's the other name for it. But I don't know the big company behind it. It's the Oxford vaccine or the AstraZeneca. Exactly. Like, there's not really a lot of news about it, is there? They're just blanking it, really, aren't they? Like, they're minimizing as much knowledge about everything as they can. It's just like, get the vaccine, it's good, it's like, don't think too hard about it. Don't question dodgy, broken ones that are maybe not the greatest. Okay, this sucks. I'm dead already.
This is way too funny.
That what happened quick. Like, my attacks weren't the greatest there. But yeah, like, they don't really tell you a lot about everything. It's only because there were issues with the AstraZeneca that came into the news. And like, maybe if they're saying the same things for the Johnson & Johnson in your country, then it would be the same vaccine. But other than that, you know, they don't really say a lot about it or anything. It's just, most of our news is just about Boris Johnson's nonsense. I don't know if you've heard in your country, but he got government to pay 850 quid or something to redecorate his house. And it's the ugliest wallpaper in the world. And a matching couch and matching curtains, and it is the most disgusting mess ever. It's like if a granny from the 60s decorated the house. Like, and it's like ridiculously overpriced. And he just had to have the you know, even though the paint job was perfectly good in the house, he had to like redecorate that bad for his wife, apparently, that he had to make the taxpayers pay for it. And like, everyone's been posting all over social media like the awful decoration, and I'm like, yeah, I would pay to get rid of that you changed it to, like, not what it is now. Okay, if I dodged through that, I reckon I might have been able to make it through that game, actually. And then broke the game, because it would probably lock this room off forever. And then I'd never be able to progress forwards if that isn't the path to the exit. But yeah, it was ridiculous. And then there's way more scandals that he's involved in, including spending £16,000 to sleep with a woman that isn't his wife. He's been in a lot of nonsense monetary things. Oh, monetary corruption in this country from the government has been ridiculous for a long time. Long time. And I'm surprised it's still going on. Like, they used to get expenses from government money to buy second homes for themselves. So they would all buy themselves a second home on the country's expense. Like, and then that's how all this austerity started, because the government bought themselves second homes. Like, every single MP of the like hundreds and hundreds of MPs bought themselves hundreds of thousands of pounds second homes on the country's expense, and then we have to pay for it. Because, you know, but they've been stopped from doing it, but they've still got ridiculous, like, ridiculous salaries, and they do second jobs on top of the government stuff, and there's like so much corruption in this government. Reminds me of my old school, corrupted politicians back in Jamaica. Hopefully it's gotten better, but I'm not seen following the news either. It's true. I don't know what it's like in Jamaica, but I know in this country, like, our politicians are hyper corrupt. Like, they will take money on the side to give favors to certain businesses. Like, so they will give government contracts to businesses that pay them for them, and you know, they'll pocket the money themselves. It won't go into the government money, no. It'll go into their personal money. So they that's how corrupt they are. They will take money from these companies to hand out government contracts, and they will pocket that money for themselves. It's atrocious. And like that's not even the tip of the iceberg. Like there's so much more, way more corrupt stuff that I could go into, but it's like I'd be here all day talking about every single way that this government is corrupt, and I'm surprised they're still able to get away with so much of it, because like there has been clamping down on it, but they're still getting away with it. Like even the vaccine rollout, Boris is in trouble for taking money to award the contract to one of his friends for ventilation machines. So the ventilators that he got paid to award that contract to them. So yeah, and yeah, he's still in absolutely zero trouble, and you know, because our country is stupid, and they voted out the greatest hope for our country, which was Jeremy Corbyn, and now we've got Keir Starmer, which again was the worst choice of the lot for the Labour Party replacement, because the two ladies that were his other opposition, or you know, competitors for the leadership, were way more intelligent, way more charismatic, and way more likely to be voted for, and had like good plans for the country, and would be way better at fighting Boris Johnson. But we voted the wrong opposition leader, and now we've got mini boring Boris that just agrees with everything he says, and has lost even more of the country's vote to the Conservatives. So they're still going to stay in. Seems like every politician in the country ever. That's kind of true, but also, like, Jeremy Corbyn was actually for the people and not corrupt. He was actually really good. Such liars, they look so good that they got the votes. That's true, but Jeremy Corbyn would have been good. Would have been good. Would have done good for the country. Our country doesn't know what's good for them, and they vote Boris in repeatedly, and despite all of this, he's still getting the country's favour, and I don't know how everyone can not see that he's not right for the country. Because this is not going to go well. This is not going to go well under his leadership, and everyone thinks, oh yeah, he's going to solve all things, but they created the government debt by buying all their own expensive houses for them. Like, they created it all. It shouldn't be put on the public to do that. And it's chance to run again. Oh, 100%. Unless something is done about his corruption, which it's not too likely that it will be, he will 100% run again. Like, he only came into term part through this. He replaced Theresa May, who was in the start of the term. So he will at least be running again next term for a full term. So, you know, and ironically, Like, we've had a series of really, really terrible candidates. And it's gone David Cameron to Theresa May to Boris Johnson. And you look back and you're like, Theresa May wasn't as bad as Boris. Dave Cameron wasn't as bad as Theresa. And it just goes backwards. And again, you know, the Labour guy that was in before that, you know, he wasn't as bad as David Cameron. It's just like, the further back you go, the better the country was. And you're just like, it's just getting worse and worse and worse politicians in every single time. And how is still voting these terrible people in? But it's very sad. But this country,
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
highly manipulated, and like with the elections as well, there's so much election nonsense because of how they personally take money on the side to fund their election, and there's a lot of dubious natures over how the Conservative Party funds their election campaigns, because they get way more money than Labour do, and it's all from dubious sources, and they're supposed to be cut off, but they still find ways around it, and that's a whole thing in itself. That's a whole separate thing in itself. But yeah, like, I don't know how corrupt Jamaica is, but this place certainly is. And I don't know how corrupt America is either. Like, I know you got Bernie in, so, you know, well done on that. You got rid of Trump. You actually got rid of the corrupt leader. But, you know, he certainly put up a fight, didn't he? He wouldn't take that he lost. He wasn't having it. Biden, that's his name. I don't know why I was thinking Bernie Sanders. Biden. That's a lot of weird things going on. Yeah, the whole world is just weird things going on right now, isn't it? That's the whole world right now. Okay, my weapons are not doing anywhere near enough damage. I need upgrades. Definitely need some good upgrades. Agreed. Definitely agreed. Like, I cannot wait until all the nonsense, including the terrible politicians, is over. Like, there's got to be good stuff on the horizon beyond all that. I'm picturing that once we get through all of this and past the Boris Johnson's eras and things, like, there's got to be good stuff on the horizon beyond that. There's got to be hope beyond all the corruption. Like, eventually the world has to see sense, right? Okay, we're gonna change that. Oops. Okay, the blaze isn't terrible. Right, let's put that on that, and that might bounce into more damage. Death charm. Let's charm. And on death. Okay. Red charm on death. That's actually okay. Right, okay. One can hope. Exactly. The world seems sad and tired, I guess. Run out of hope or something. That's true. A lot of the world is giving up on hope. They need some hope. Like, I think that the Doomsday Clock, which is the thing, because they're set to like 1 minute to midnight, everyone's given up hope. Like, they really have like a responsibility to like set back the Doomsday Clock so that it's like gives hope to the world. And like, you know, even if they're lying about the world being safer and more secure, it would give a lot more hope, and the hope would make people happier and spread more joy. And then, you know, with the hope, they would. That's the exit already. Wow. With the hope, they would spread, you know, just more happiness. Like, the exit literally right next to the front. That's amazing. We're going to go through it, even though we haven't got any upgrades.
Talk with my minions.
It would cause more goodness in the world through just the hope alone. I think would cause more people to do more good actions and thus creates the more secure world that they're saying it is. You know, just by saying. If that makes sense? I don't think I'm explaining it well.
Can we go
But that's
home
my
now?
belief. You know, if they told people the world was safer, people would feel more safe, and then through that alone, they would just spread a wave of things being safer. Right, so we've got a level 1 on our first item. That can't stay. Then we've got level 2 and level 3. Like, these cards are not great. Okay, so that should give us a lot more damage immediately. Poison. What have we got? Death Charm, Blazing, Dimensional Burst. Okay. I'm gonna put the poison on that. I think that will
always
work.
feel for that green-eyed man. He must be so lonely.
Yeah, I'm surprised you hadn't seen Boris Johnson. Like, he's been to America, and like I would think how he acts, because he even like paid £16,000 to sleep with that American lady.
Much more than
But you know, I would have expected him to be known over there as well, quite a bit.
There's no going back, Dandy Ace. I can
Right,
feel
okay.
your despair growing.
So now things do some interesting combinations, right? So if that goes through an enemy, it grows, which also increases its damage. Then we've also got like spread attacks that split out. Okay,
Cupcake to a fight.
we've got some interesting weapons. And cakes everywhere. A lot of enemies are dropping a lot of cakes.
Really made up, Dandy Ace.
Okay, someone's hyperactive on Discord. I really need to mute that. Twin daggers. Like, someone is definitely too active on Discord. You know his face, but I don't know anything about him. Those policies. Okay, yeah, that's true. He's got a very memorable face, and I'm surprised you forgot he had yellow hair, because his mop yellow hair is also like very, very well known. But yeah, I can understand you wouldn't really know his policies, because I don't really know other than build the wall Trump's policies either. Do you mute channels on Discord? Too distracting. I do need to mute the channels. I need to just turn off the sound on it as well.
Where did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper.
Definitely can understand the muting. Okay, that became a humongous thing already. Ooh, that was nice. I like when the enemies go pop. The trouble is, I tend to join any Discord that I get gifted subs in, so it's like, just join the Discord, because it's like connected. Even though I don't participate in them, it's just like, just join them. Because the option's there. And, you know, like, it's the only way I find out about people's Discords, because I don't, like, you know, click to find out about them, or, you know, put exclamation point Discord or anything. It's just like, if they're connected, it's like, then I connect. Okay. So we've got the death bomb, which is actually pretty good. We're going to the easy boss. Okay, so we're definitely getting past the boss again. You're in about 20 channels. Okay. I think I'm actually in a bit more than that now. Immediately mute them. Yes. A good point. Like, there's a lot that I mute and just shove in a box. And it's like, this is the box of muted channels. But there's a couple that I haven't muted. But still, you know, I really should just mute them all. I really should. Okay, there's millions of cupcakes. We're going to go through the pink door. I don't know what's through the pink door. Yeah. Right, we've got most of the keys.
I predicted you'd be using those cards. Attack him!
Well, of course. I need the cards. They're very powerful. Okay, that was actually a good combination of enemies there. They tricked me. Like, the guy teleported in behind me, and then the other one attacks me. I kind of want to swap my enemies around. On my cards around, because I'm using the wrong buttons, I feel.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
'Cause this one's the one that I can mash, but I'm mashing the other one. And you can't mash that, so I'm going to swap them around. There we go. That's much better, I feel. Okay. We will not be dying to those enemies. I bet a lot of people just immediately mute most of the discords that they're in, honestly. It's just how it is. That's just the nature of Discord. People will join them and then they'll mute them. Yeah, I can do a long range thing that grows too. Like, I'm sure most people aren't active in most of them.
You'll die anyway.
I think so too, exactly. It's like... You see a lot of people in Discords that just don't speak in most of them, so I think that's just the nature. Okay. Left or up? I'm gonna go left. And it's probably gonna be wrong again. They're both traps, so...
Stand up and fight.
It doesn't matter particularly. Okay, we're trapped in regardless of which path we go. Okay. I don't know why I was expecting an extra wave of enemies. Because I haven't killed everything. There should be an extra wave of enemies.
What? How dare you?
There wasn't.
Inside a safe trap.
Okay. Especially when the Discord is really large. Exactly. Exactly. But I also don't... Wow, I did choose poorly. There was literally nothing that way. Don't necessarily speak that much in a lot of the smaller ones either, so... I just don't necessarily use it that much at all. Like, I know a lot of people do, but... No. Ouch, that hurt. I gotta kill that cake! Okay, they almost got me. Nope. Nope. You're not allowed to do that. Don't teleport behind me. That's very sneaky. How dare you? Gonna start that. Right, okay. Now we're free. We can go eat the cakes. We very almost died. Very almost died. Yeah, like any size Discords, and I'm like... I should be more active in many things. Oh well. Diamond gates. So that'll lock us in again.
I have a gift for you. Monster.
Is it death? Monsters. Of course it's monsters. Actually, I want that card. Do you mind allowing me to go back and get that card? Or we'll start another vote while we're at it.
Keep your dirty hands out.
Was I not where you thought I would be? Oh, I can't believe you got a hit on me there. Vulnerability. Ooh. Death charm. Poison. Oh, so put the vulnerability on that. We'll put that on that. Okay. I think that's a good order to have everything. then that's just a dash. We don't want that. Somehow I feel like the exit's going to be through the locked door. But I could be wrong. We're going to keep exploring. That's just a long path. Okay.
Real magicians
More
don't
cards. Okay.
they find in the streets. Why would you even open it?
Again, there's more paths back there. Ouch. That hurt. Okay. That was pretty effective. They're not that great. 550 damage, that's not a lot. Hello. Nice try. Nice try. Is that worse than everything that we got? 421, 266. It does bounce, but it's not that much damage. So actually, I will replace that. Even though that's only a level 2, that is still better than this. That's...
Don't let him through.
Right, now we've got a lot of very spammable weapons. Everything should just melt. Okay, there's still some... That was very sneaky turret. I didn't expect you to get me there.
Dandy Ace. Cut my guy.
Yeah, that hurt. Okay, we're just exploring. Okay, that's the exit. Right. I know there's cakes back here, so I'm gonna go eat them. Only 400. I can get locked in if I want. I'm just gonna exit.
That didn't count. Next section will be much harder.
The next section's the boss, so of course it'll be harder. Okay, I don't know if we're necessarily going to win this.
If I ever run into that Lele guy, he's gonna hear a piece of me.
Twin daggers. Ooh. Okay, we can't afford that, but we'll put it in. I mean, money's not important. I'd rather have full health for the boss.
Hey, hey.
Sure, let's go with the shoes. Okay, we've got a lot of basic attacks, so this should all level up from that.
Oh, not you again.
Yes, it's me again. Oh. Ouch. I really thought you wouldn't get me at that range, so... It's a shame he doesn't have additional enemies, because that would grow from that. I wonder, if we slimed him with his own slime, would that injure him? I don't know. I've never tried. He's taken a lot of damage. He's jumping in the air. Let's dupe the corner up again. Oh, you almost got me there, sir. That was very close. He's down to almost half HP. He is melting. If I got hit by both of them because I was in a terrible position, that would have been highly embarrassing. Right, let's... I was going to say, let's drink the cup of tea. Of course, that's the instant a cupcake spawns. We don't need the cake. I mean, we could have had it and kept the cup of tea and maybe got an extra card on the next floor. Okay. Well, maybe we'll still need the cake. Yeah, that was That was dumb damage. Okay, he's still going down very, very quickly. Okay, that's it. Just do those attacks. Right. I'll take it. It's not the end of the world to get hit by that. Okay. Now he's just dead. Okay, you got one last smack on him. Okay, I thought he was dead sooner than he was. He did still eventually die, but we took a lot of extra hits because I was just like, he's dead. he's dead, right? Whoops. Okay, we'll drink a cup of tea. Now everything will be fine.
Any shards for me today, boss?
Do. Okay, that'll let us have a good head start, right? Then the rest just goes into actually being able to use you in other areas. Right. Cards dropped by the bosses are one level higher and treasure chests are 1 tier higher. They're actually really, really good things. Ooh, level 7. Now, this is only level 2. We're gonna swap it. Right. So that's Death Charm, that's Empowerment. Oh, that's a lot of damage. A lot of damage only on that attack though. I do like the Death Charm. Okay. Now we need to faff and swap these about because okay. Don't ask how that accidentally swapped in the wrong places. Okay, so now I've got the spammable attack back on the button that I wanted on. Okay. I mean, it doesn't make a difference because we've got the vote, but we're going to the labyrinth. Pink cards are basic attacks, yellow cards are control skills, and blue cards are movement skills. Yeah, they're dodges. Okay. Right. This is the floor that killed us last time. It's a hard floor, but we'll see. We'll see, can we do this? Hello, I don't have any shards to you. I gave it to the little bunny. I do need my cups of tea back.
Hey, Mr. Ace.
And then I can't equip any more trinkets, I'm sorry.
Gates closed. Nowhere to go but face my fear.
I see how deadly this is. Okay. I think we're in a much better build than we were last time, actually. Ironically. I thought I was pretty powerful last time, but this feels better for this floor. Especially with that vulnerability. That is so good. Okay, I can't believe you dodged that. In we go. Oof. The bunny got me with the bomb. Okay, it didn't actually hurt that much. I thought that hurt more than it did. Into the labyrinth. We need to find a way through. I mean, maybe putting the vulnerability on the dancing one wouldn't be terrible either, but... Oh yeah, the cups of tea must die. They are healers and they are overpowered, but they're actually melting a lot better this time. Like... Damn it. The last run that we had, they were taking far too much to kill. It was atrocious. Okay. You need to die. But I neglected vulnerability. Vulnerability might be what's doing the dish here. Okay. We got that cup of tea. And the thing that we got that grows as well, like goes through an enemy, gets bigger, that's pretty good. Don't think we need to go down there. Moving along. We're finding our way through the labyrinth. The more areas we go, the more enemies there are.
Here are even more monsters.
We don't need to fight every single monster there is. We don't need to. Okay, that death bomb's really good. There is treasure there, actually. Do want to go to that. Even if it spawns in some more enemies. Treasure's it. I see that cup of tea.
Be careful. That chest could be a mimic. Maybe
Could.
a mad mimic.
I don't think that cup of tea's following it. Us. Don't teleport and sneak on me, sir. We're prepared. We're more prepared this time. We are prepared for what is going on. We know that they're healers. Okay, it's a tier 6. It's just not better than what we got. It's too weak. We've got some strong cards. It's all about that extra damage. Hello. Thankfully he didn't get us with the explosion. Because I messed up my dodge. But I really thought he was getting me for a moment there. Okay. This is just for a shop. But I guess it's fine. Okay, it's for a heal shop. I mean, wait. I feel like this is the way to go. Again, it's a labyrinth. It's meant to be a maze and messy and hard to figure out where you're going. But I like that the teapots are melting this time and not healing each other in an awful cycle. Ouch.
One more hit and you're dead.
Yep. I think I'll drink my cup of tea now. Thank you, sir. There's a teapot that needs to die. Okay. That could have gone worse. Being trapped in with that mess. That could have gone worse. 100%. More cards, but
Keep your dirty hands out.
we can't trigger the vote yet because there's already a vote ongoing. Cupcakes. Ah, dodged the wrong way. That sucks. Okay. 200 health. Not a good card. Not a good card, unfortunately. I will save the cake, even though we are risking disaster. There's nothing up to the right there. That teapot spawned in and wouldn't let me past. You almost got me there, teapot. You almost got me. Stop healing. How dare you? Dare you? Only I'm allowed cups of tea. Damn it. I ventured too high, and now... Ouch. Okay. It's a blink forwards. This does add a noxious clouds. Because the Noxious Cloud also does damage, I think the Noxious Cloud is just better. Despite all of that. Okay. There's a turret. You will die. As will you, milady. Not going to get lost in the maze. Okay, ironically, I'm spawning in way too many enemies. Treasure chests. Okay. So, no, there is more stuff here. I was going to say that's just a dead end, but there is still a path. Okay, you got the attack off before I moved. Good for you. And you. Like, both of you, very well played. Very well played indeed. Bobble. Like that spams. That's 830 damage. Like, that's just more damage. To 700. Okay, so it's more than that. I think that's the smart. Okay. So that should do way more damage now. Shit. Okay, you almost caught me out there, sir. Ooh, you had a blueprints. Ouch. That hurt. Very much. Okay, we can go by the heals. Don't underestimate that, but we have used the cake. By a cake, of course, I mean a cup of tea. Right, so. Neither of those were the way forward. 2 dead ends. I guess that's the point of the level. So hide the exit. Okay, every time I kill one of you, there's another one of you waiting, huh? Immediately eating that cake. This doesn't feel like the path, but it's a locked door. Yeah, this just looks like it's going to be a dead end, but then again, the exit could be there. Okay. You got me. This feels like it would be more likely to lead to an exit.
You're surrounded. Time for your unconditional surrender.
Too many cups of tea! It's a shop. It's got a hungry chomper with a high level. That's like 1,000. Okay. Pay attention to the shop after. You can kill these double cups of tea first. Okay. There's only one enemy left. Right, so what does my command do? 400. That's like 11 to 19,000. That's so much more damage.
This guy offers no returns. Stay away from his store.
It's like huge. Huge increase to our damage. Get locked in or carry on this way. Let's carry on this way. Temptation. That's very tempting, actually. Very tempting to just buy that extra heal. Very, very tempting. It's a trap! It's a cup of tea. There's way too many cups of tea. Okay, don't let the cups of tea heal each other. Okay, we got rid of one. That's good. Heart door. Okay. This has got to be progress.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. Here comes more monsters for you.
Okay, at least it doesn't lock us in. That's good. Ooh, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, you got me good there, cup of tea. You got me good. Okay, this feels like it'd be an exit. It's a card. Got. Okay, we've. Like, again, you wouldn't. Or would you? You would. You would, wouldn't you? You'd put the exit right next to the beginning, but around the huge loop. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's like, it's the last place you'd expect it, so... There's gotta be where it is. Right? Okay, it's gonna be a locked room. We've got so much money. Of course, you'd spawn that right on top of that. Ooh. That's a humongous amount of damage. That's just a humongous amount of damage. It's the same level as the bubble. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Or I can add Death Bomb, which is better than Poison. 520. 700. Like, tempting. 551 gold. Let's just sell it. Okay. We'll buy that cake. We don't necessarily need a full heal. Okay, let's do it. We did it way too long now. Okay, that hurt. Okay, we got rid of the cup of tea. Okay, everything's pretty much getting melted anyway, so... Okay. There's some extra cakes. Cups of tea. Okay, don't die in this room. Don't die in the trap room. We've got an extra card. Right. Here's the exit, finally. I knew you'd hide it there. That was a labyrinth. That was a labyrinth. It's not worth spending the extra money on the extra heal and the cup of tea because we can't afford both. So we're going to get the free cup of tea and the free heal anyway. Just waiting to see what we get as our cards. Fairies. Immediately sells.
That wasn't fair with my minions. I'll make them stronger on the next one.
Okay, so first time on the palace shop. Ironically, we just spent our money on a heal, which wouldn't have necessarily kept us alive or killed us if we hadn't taken it. So we would have had extra money. But I bet there's probably nothing that we can really buy here that's good, right? Probably just death and destruction.
Can we get on with our lives yet?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking my time. I know, I know. Ooh. Ooh. Bleed on some daggers. 6 strikes. Okay, so this will give us a really upgraded weapon. Hazards are less 75% and more effective against enemies. I mean, it's an extra unlock. We need to unlock 6 more items to get the extra cup of tea. Curse, dashes forward. Okay, let's also get the rebound. It's a dash though, which I'm not a humongous fan of.
It's nice to see you're still in one piece.
But still. Okay, so twin daggers is going to replace the bubble. Because the bubble has lived its useful. Let's sell the bubble. Then it's a dash. I prefer teleports, so I'm just going to sell this. We're getting a lot of money. Going to take our cup of tea and heal up.
Do you need me, mister?
No, you don't have any more trinkets for me that I can have. Okay, I haven't spoken to you about this, Flaw.
A place where you can buy ever-changing souvenirs. T-shirts, fridge magnets, and a dozen different plush bunnies.
Nice.
T-shirts. Not really my style. Do they sell any top hats?
No, but they sell little figurines of the palace's characters, such as Lady Fan, Cuckoo Nightmare, the Oozes.
Superb.
Interesting.
I'd like to buy an art apprentice. Those little guys are the cutest.
Sorry, the shop is only for customers.
Wow.
We're brought here by a curse. So, no. But hey, I think you will like what I'm about to show you.
Is it enemies?
The
Is it a lot of
absolute
enemies?
bestsellers. Lele, the green-eyed illusionist, and Dandy Ace. Both selling at 5% discount rate for a limited time.
They made a
It's funny how that would look exactly like you.
Strange. I didn't get any extra paychecks lately. I'll check with Jolly Jolly.
Prepare for the greatest duel of magicians in history! Pew pew! Da 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 da! I am Dundee Ace. You are no match for me. No!
Okay, who won that duel?
I'm not telling. Guess you'll have to reach the throne room and see.
But it's either me or him. And, you know, it's like no comment that he's playing with a doll that looks exactly like him that he called the bad guy.
You have to keep moving. Isn't it a great plan?
What on earth is that glowing vase? And it exploded. Okay, so we don't want to be anywhere near that. Dodge! Come on, that dodge takes forever to charge up. Okay, so now we've got a good damage output, actually. Let's just smash all of the vases, even though they're leaving stinky stuff on the floor. You now throw the bombs. Okay. You no longer charge at me with them, you throw them at me. Good to know. Taking a lot of damage already. We're probably gonna die, because, you know, finding out how the enemies work on the floor is like a huge part of not dying. We don't know how they work on this floor yet. They adapt every floor and they get stronger. I'm gonna drink a cup of tea. Hello. You are on fire, my good sir. I do not want to set off every single vase. Because that limits my... There goes... I was gonna say, there goes that vase now. You're a floor 1 enemy. What is a floor 1 enemy doing here? What is a floor 1 enemy doing here? Okay, so... Nothing else, no other path. Of course the cake would win that time. Okay. Was that... Oh my god. You're a new enemy. And you hurt. Was that the death bomb that triggered all the vases there, I think? Hello. Yeah, I'm not using that anywhere near enough. Why am I not using that attack? Someone still alive? Yes, okay, hello.
Next time will be harder, Dandy Ace, I promise you.
Well, you almost killed me with that room alone. You don't need to make it harder. Too much, really? Okay. At least you're still ahead of the curve with our weapons. Like, all 3 of them are... good. 11,800. It's not a big increase. Lele! Aha! Aria became Lele. Hello. Jump scare. Blinks forwards. Okay. We can finally replace our teleport with a better teleport. You've come to stop me winning, have you? Okay. I'm gonna see what's forward. Like, the temptation is to go down all of these side tracks. I don't have everything. What is even in them? It just looks like pain and death.
You guys understand now?
So in the top left, you can obviously see the numbers that you can type in chat to activate powers to get me. You might catch me out very easily because there hasn't been a Lele all day. Like, you know, what is this turret? I've never seen this turret. I don't even know what you do. At least it died quick.
You can drink your tea potion
Oh no. No heals. Okay. You almost got with that bomb there, sir. Okay. I'm very tempted to go back and see what's down those side alleys. Like, I
wouldn't bother with the chest. It's really
kind of need to know what's down those side alleys. Okay, that's just a dead end, so that at least is nowhere. Okay. You watch. It'd be hilarious if the exit is down the one path that we don't have a key for. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. I'm just gonna run past you all and see what you got going on. More cards. Okay, so it's not necessarily worth it. Flurry of Blows or Flurry of Blows or Five of Kinds. Okay. Not for me, Flurry of Blows. So they're just maybe for cards. I don't think they're necessarily... See, I'm being careful with the cake. Because you can spawn in those poisonous cakes now.
cupcake is not for you.
Oof, you almost got me there, sir. Ouch. Actually, you did hit me there. That's a nice treat. Okay. It's just a dash. We're gonna sell it. I said we're gonna sell it, sir. Okay, I see what you do now. That's an interesting attack. You body slam the ground a few times. I want that blueprint. That's just an ordinary attack. Okay.
Why not fight hand to hand for a little? Only a fool trusts his life to his card.
Okay, I really don't know what that guy does yet. A shot that sells heals. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Come on, who brings a cupcake to a fight?
With extra cakes. Okay, that's very interesting. In fact, it's probably legitimately just worth buying the extra cup of tea and saving that. Okay. But I don't think I'm going to go down the other path, because I doubt that's going to be the exit. Immediately throws the bomb at me. Oof, okay. Good hit, sir. You got me.
He's right where we want him. A raise to whoever wipes him out.
He's going to teleport. Okay. I've got the patterns down on some of the enemies on this floor now. In before they introduce another new enemy that does something brand new. Okay.
You had some fun. The next one's won't
We did
be
it.
as easy.
We got the handle on them. We're not gonna die entirely. Okay. It's a cake! But there's a locked room that way. Again, I don't know what that turret does. I think I need to know. But that hurt a lot. You do a Zawarado escape with that, huh? Okay. Hello, Mr. Clock. You are...
No more amazing secret moves allowed. Don't have time to prepare for them.
I dare you spawn in more enemies there, actually. I wasn't expecting that. Cards. A dead end as well. That's just the cards. Actually. Got all these cakes lying about. Be dumb not to eat them. Enemies, I know you're here somewhere. There you are. I knew there was an ambush coming in soon that I had to be prepared for. Okay, that was a poorly timed dodge. Very, very poorly timed dodge. Do I want to kill you? You might spawn in more enemies, right? Okay, so there is a cake back there. But we'll leave it for now.
But can you take all of them at the same time?
Yes, I can. Very easily. If I don't mess up my series of attacks. Okay, so once we kill this turret, more enemies will spawn. Okay, that thing dies too easy. Am I meant to leave it alive and maybe it'll give me rewards if I leave it alive? Like, I know we've been killing everyone up to this point because they do buffs for the enemies. But I wonder what that turret does. Like, is it good for me, turret?
Oh, I'm loving this. Wait a sec. How did he leave?
Okay. Also, that's the end of the floor. Didn't succeed in stopping me. We're not going to fully explore everything. Okay, we're at full HP. Cervino Bridge.
Stunning. I mean, so boring and unoriginal.
So boring and unoriginal. We got through.
Oh,
Let's go.
This is taking forever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Trap senses, hack and slash, crushing hand, trumps card. Ace throws magical card, explodes on reactivation. Don't know about that. I mean, put the money into it, but I don't know if that's necessarily good. I'm okay with what we've got, actually. 6,000 damage packet trick. Now that's a big upgrade. That's worth swapping for like 6,000, honestly. That's like 8,000 damage now. That's humongous. Okay, we're gonna sell that. You don't have anything extra for me. Hello, Lele.
You were powerful, Dandy Ace, but it never ceases to surprise me.
I think we might just win now with 8,000 damage attacks.
It's just practice. And I have been performing a lot.
Too bad your skills won't matter this time. Behind this gate lies the bridge of the Gatekeeper. He'll ask you for an invitation. Without it, you can't get into the Gala Hall. And I'm afraid that's the only way to the throne room.
Is there any way I can get an invitation? Buy a ticket, maybe?
We might have the money.
The event is completely sold out.
I'll talk to the Gatekeeper. He might be a reasonable fellow.
I doubt it.
I doubt that, but we'll see.
Okay. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Let's see. First time fighting this boss, I don't know what the hell he does. He's literally a gate keylock. Wow, he's a keylock face.
Ace. Dandy Ace.
Let's see here. Nope, not on the list.
Not
Is this
surprising.
the way to the Gala Hall? I really need to get through.
Sorry, sir. If your name is not on the list, no entry. There's nothing I can do about it.
Well,
I
since
understand.
I have to, what if I use my magic to go past?
You can certainly try.
Like magic to unlock the key. Also, is your weapon just the key? Okay, that's some good charges you got there, sir. Okay. That sucks, you sucked me in? How dare you? How dare you? Okay. No, thank you. Ouch. Okay. 8,000 damage apparently isn't as much as I thought it would be. Shit. That's only like 690 damage. No. No, you don't. Okay, that hurt. You mind going into my thing? Like, I set you a trap. Ouch. No. We got him halfway down. Shit.
Wanna give up now?
No. But if we're not gonna win. No. Okay. There's a chance still.
The winner is...
Oh, of course that would also damage us. Of course that would also just damage us. I thought it was just to drag in. Okay, at that point we were no longer standing a chance of winning. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day there. Thank you for joining me, Tharia. I hope you have a good weekend at your grandma's and anything else you might be doing over the weekend. And hopefully work has now finished for you. And thank you for being Lele for a bit and trying to end my run. Yes, I'll try and have a good weekend as well. Thank you. I'll be back on Monday. I don't know what I'll be doing then, but